Gue kaget aja, kenapa?
Terus si Karen juga tahu gara-gara dia diinget Niken ngomong anjing. Buat.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Fucking loser Q. It's all good. I play what I play, bro. Pick what you want, pick what you want. I play everything. But no smoke though.
Paldi gitu itu
Paldi kan lagi acara kampus.
Aduh, belum balik.
I play duelist no entry.
Anjing masih main, Cok.
Apa?
Lu main Valo?
The grind never stop, bro. Feel me?
The grind don't stop.
Halo guys, my boy. Hari ini kita watch party, boys. Suaranya kecil, bukan kecil guys, emang belum gua besarin guys.
Berarti kecil dong,
benar. Mikro penis.
Brengsek.
Predik gue bener sih Fruit. Kayak gue kemarin salah predik ini ya, Con. Gue cuma salah predik di The Sentinel One sama Genji, Con. Gue kayak expect aja. Tapi selebihnya bener sih.
Genji is the goat right now.
Yeah man. Fuck man. Gue punya feeling ya. Gue tuh punya feeling kalau ada berat sih ini anjing buat PRX.
Patrick, yes, bet.
Kalau best of 5 bisa sih. PRX tuh tipe tim yang ini anjir, panasnya lama anjir.
Dia lama banget. Salah over prediksi kan, salah di ini cok. Man. I was wrong man. Haiya.
Genji
mulai kah?
Grand final real banget.
Salah gua. Yo para pemburu janda anak 5 Astana Astaga Naga. Yuk. Ini best of 5. Karena hari ini lower final. It's only one game, besok baru final. It's lower final, terus besok baru grand final. Besok jam 11 malam, lebih malam sejam. Hey my boy, thank you for the 27 months. Jam 10, bener lagi mulai guys. Ini gak lama lagi mulai, kita tunggu aja guys. Ini masih ngobrol-ngobrol nih. Besok sih, gue tuh lebih gak sabar sebenarnya besok announcement agent baru.
Announcementnya besok, cuma rilisnya kapan, masih next act?
No. If I not tripping, katanya bakal rilis di middle act ini. Kalau nggak middle act ini, ya next act gitu. Paling 2 months again. Tapi katanya sih nggak, katanya sih pertengahan.
It's kind of weird tuh, ngapain bikin?
Iya. Katanya sih pertengahan. Kalau gua nggak salah ya.
Buat hype ini.
Iya, hype-nya terus habis itu keluarin next month aja.
Keburu mati.
Bukan keburu mati ya, itu namanya kita di aging cok.
Musuh pakai killjoy. Oh mampus.
Agent baru Clove itu kah? Emang namanya Clove ya? So the name it's Clove. It's a boy? Nah, yang gue tunggu-tunggu katanya sih bisa revive, katanya sih bisa ya. It sounds kinda OP, tapi menarik sebenarnya. Gue nggak tahu ya. Awalnya gue pertama kali dengar siapa namanya yang bisa kepompongin. What is the name again? Yang bisa kepompongin guys. Awalnya gue juga kira OP gak bisa kepompongin gitu. Ternyata meh. Deadlock, yes, deadlock. Ternyata gak se-OP itu man. It's biasa aja. Oh.
Okay, we'll just do a very quick, I guess, a rating, a combined rating. Are we taking an average? Are we adding everything together? What are they right now?
Gender non-binary, I mean. Oh, non-binary. Wow, it's non-binary team.
Apa? Agent ya?
It's non-binary agent team.
Kan gue udah bilang tadi. the agent has no gender.
Oh, it's a robot?
It's a
Oh, it's a
they.
human but with no gender.
It's a they.
Foto lu nggak sih? Anjay, foto lu kita nggak sih?
What?
PRX Sentinel.
Interview monyet.
Definitely unexpected, but I think every time, like when we go,
Bro,
to
look
those
happy,
circuits,
bro.
we just felt like more no fear, you know. So
Bang,
yeah,
kalau Enders dapat berapa? What do you mean by Enders dapat berapa? Terus kenapa ada orang yang di belakang aja empat gitar gitu?
Iya, ada Maria juga.
Random aja. Bentar guys, gue cuci muka lo.
Oh, interviewnya tadi gue kira. Lah udah nge-ban ini atau belum? Udah ya.
And even the internal communications are that this is, Alex said, this has been the biggest roster change they've had. It's them getting Monyet up to speed. When you have the focus on you like that, yeah, the pressure's going to be enormous. And I've actually been really impressed at how he's stood up to the big pressure, to the stage, and found his moments. And when you play on PRX, you have to be so risk positive.
Yes.
You can't allow the fear to make you play in a safer manner. It's just been great.
I think that we've seen it also in the past, right? Where I believe it was at Tokyo where we had CGRS and he was also stepping up and everybody had eyes on him.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned Tokyo because Mindfreak did as well in this tweet right after they beat Loud. He said, it's another miracle run by us, 2-0 Loud. Feels like Tokyo all over again. Now, I'm a little bit worried about the second part because, Tom, at Tokyo they had a sub. So I can understand why that was like a miracle.
Yeah. Is he, but does that mean he's calling Monyet a sub? Because that's really toxic if that's the way you're looking at it. But I don't think he is. I think it's just that they've come out, they've not looked their best, but they're still beating.
Inilah guys, lika-liku kalau punya kucing guys. Mata gue masuk bulu terus anjing. Loud tuh ownernya Vinicius. What the fuck is Vinicius?
Itu football player.
Yuki Kimahara memberikan 5 koin. GW dilema nih Rick. GW jujur mau ini 2 tim masuk final, tapi GW pengen SEN menang Madrid.
Sebenarnya ya sih agak sebenarnya sulit ya. Kalau menurut gue pribadi ya. Ini bakal unggulan SEN. I don't know why, my feeling bilangnya sih unggulan SEN ya. Menurut lu gimana Tin?
Iya, ini pasti lebih kuat SEN sih.
Ya kan?
Cuma kalau PRX kemarin sih kelihatannya pede banget ya. Kayak beneran PRX lagi. We might have a game on our hands.
Karena gini, menurut gue gini Tin. Teori gue gini. Genji lawan PRX keteteran banget. 2-0 clean wipe. Sedangkan Sentinel lawan Genji masih sempat 2-1 gitu, bener gak? Kalau misal
masih ada perlawanan.
Bener, masih ada perlawanan. Kemarin sakit gue istirahat demi biar bisa watch party malam ini cuy, sama untuk besok. Karena besok lebih gila lagi cuy. Jadi gue berharap besok bisa clean web sih 3-1 atau 3-0 gitu, 3-0 gitu kan. So far kan VCT belum pernah sampai 3-0 ya gak sih Tin?
Lah kok mereka turun panggung? Tunggu saya lihat.
Aduh betul.
3-0. Turnamen belum sih, belum ada.
Baru pernah di Enders Valorant. Ya pernah ya. Bukan Enders deh, like invited guest gitu. Semoga main freak lebih dingin lagi hari ini. Amin. Kita doain terbaik dah buat abang top G kita guys. Oh, Jealousies with a classic 20 kills.
What the hell bro, dia beneran killnya paling banyak klasik.
How on YouTube, VCT VCT Kausu. Bro is a clown anjing. Mereka suruh viewersnya beli kapsul ini cuma buat biar bagi kan total pembelian kapsul itu bakal dibagi ke player.
Rambut baru dia. Ya Jealousies.
Emang iya?
So next the leaderboard for the no, I'm kidding. We don't have a leaderboard for that, but what we do have, of course, is the map vetoes. This will be a best of 5. So let's send it down to Victoria and the coaches and see where we're going to be heading in today.
Dan Freak katanya mau pakai res, gimana tuh bang? Oh, lebih gigi lagi sih.
Map select presented by Omen for the lower finals. This is where we are transitioning to a best of 5. Sentinels, you come from the upper bracket, so you'll be higher seed. Would you like Team A or Team B?
Oh sih muka Alek itu ya.
Mirip Shroud anjir ya.
Kayak orang yang lu jangan pernah berurusan aja tidak.
Ah si Kaplan.
No.
Siapa? Alex.
Alek.
Oh, gua kira Kaplan anjing coach Sentinel. Mirip Shroud anjing.
Iya bener juga ya.
Shroud di nerf anjing kayaknya.
Kalau sekilas iya anjing.
Shroud di nerf anjing.
Shroud versi nerf anjing. Atau kan Shroud versi tua deh. Itu kayak tua banget anjing. Atau masih muda dia.
Gak, Shroud emang kayak begitu anjir. Shroud masih dual berapa? 29, 28?
I don't know, I think 30 sih.
Belum 30.
Mana nih coach? Kita ngomong Alek atau si coachnya si ini nih, si Sentinel.
Well, Kaplan was capping because
Shroud.
Tom, they banned the breeze and not gonna let it through.
Yeah,
That was like 29.
Oh no, 27 Shroud. 28.
I'm a little bit more worried about what PRX have done because I feel like they had a real opportunity to take away a decent map for Sentinels rather than banning a map that they both don't really play. And so I feel like the map will now lead.
Yeah, this is best of 5 guys.
Yeah,
Not-
I totally agree. Also,
Yes.
the split with the
Yes,
competition.
PRX pick split. I think they're gonna use the 3 duels again.
Yeah, I think that when you look at the map pool,
Yeah, sih tiga.
Why would they pick split? Okay, this is interesting. Di lawan cowok splitnya.
They're 1 and 7 on those maps.
Yeah.
Percaya lah. Percaya bisa ya? Harusnya ya.
It's not because Zekan's a terrible player, it's because those are the maps, in my opinion, that they put the least.
3 duels gak sih? Kayaknya nggak deh, nggak mungkin deh.
The jet maps, but
Takutnya counter.
good for Sen.
Yeah, is it looking like we could go the distance? And if we do go the distance, does it get
Prediksi ya.
better for PRX?
First game bakal dimenangin sama Sentinel, I think.
But that's the thing, are we even going to get
13-6, 13-5.
how the teams are going to come onto the stage? Yesterday Devi was telling me
Siapa aja yang menang tak dukung asal jangan Genji. Kalau kita mau doain Genji Gamma tuh sulit aja. Karena mau doa gak doa ya mereka tetap perform bagus cuy. Timnya mereka itu saling melengkapi cok.
At least 3-1 sih. 3-1 Sen.
Iya 3-1-nya harusnya. Kalau 3-0 sih pusing ya.
I also think that the way that they play on Ascent is difficult to play against, and it's not been a great map for Sentinels.
Sampai kapan BO5 ini kalau jam 3 pagi harusnya, jam 2 pagi nih.
It is super possible you could get a 2-1
Gimana gak sih sana Genji guys, orang dia ngepick dua pemain bagus anjing. Aaron sama Texter tuh bagus banget loh, investment banget itu anjing.
Not easy, but how you can counter them. I think that something is going to be always one of the
Yeah,
questions.
man.
How are they going to be?
Look at the voting. Sentinel orang ngepick 60%.
Of the rounds, especially on Ascent, I think that Sentinels have a good edge to win here.
Loud and KC though both struggled on Ascent against PRX. It's not easy, I don't think.
Yeah, I think at this point though the one thing that does worry
Iya
me
jago banget anjing. Sumpah, Mikar itu panutan gue anjing. Gue suka nonton dia main. Gue selalu belajar dari dia. Masa belajar movement dia. Dia punya positioning, the way he take the decision. Terus crosshair placement dia, cara dia meletakkan crosshair gerak-geraknya gimana.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that Sen needs to go back and just think about the positives that they have.
Genji makin lama makin berkembang. Oh shit, bro. It's insane, I think.
Keys for today if they're able to just maybe give PRX that space and no fall into their game.
Can they do it? Can PRX pull off the TOKO miracle, I guess is what they're calling it. So do you guys believe in that?
Yeah, they absolutely can. They
Isn't the Tokyo miracle them losing now?
No, wait, yes.
Satu tim gacor tuh. Gareng off anjing.
Pas Fnatic juga gacor anjing.
Oh iya itu zaman dulu Fnatic tuh gacor banget anjing. Udah saya belum, udah. Aman guys.
Ada bakaran enggak?
Kenapa ini 4 orang ini mirip karakter dari Shrek ya?
The Masters Madrid lower bracket final
Why,
starts
let us
right
know what
here,
they're singing,
right
bro.
now.
How can they even hear us?
Makanya parah banget. Copyright lagunya.
Masa lagu live ke
Iron
copyright?
1 memberikan
Makanya gue main
10
aman, Cok.
koin. Bang, kenapa kalau lagi posisi CC pemain pro sering bunuh diri di ledakan bom? Maaf baru mau follow soalnya.
Karena kalau di eco round lu gak mati, duit lu gak bertambah. Jadi duit lu tuh mati itu apa bertambah tuh pas mati tuh lebih banyak daripada pas lu hidup. Fun fact. Makanya pas di second round lu kalau di pistoron nih, second roundnya lu eco nih. Ya lu mati aja mending daripada simpan. Buat apa simpan pistol terus kira duit anjing? Ya ini buat orang yang baru nggak ngerti ya sama sistem ekonomi ya. Sistem ekonominya Valorant. Pegang siapa, Fruit? Ya gue sebagai pendukung APAC ya gue pegang Apex. Kok Apex? PRX. Gue pegang PRX. Tapi kalau lu ngomong statistiknya, menurut gue Sentinel menang 70%. Sentinel 70%, PRX 30%. Karena kita lihat sendiri Sentinel mainnya gimana. Gacor asli sumpah. Aziz, gue aja baru tau Aziz loh anjing. Kemarin ada yang kirim link anjing Aziz aja gue baru tau tuh.
Aziz.
Gue baru tau ada anjing ada Aziz anjing.
Itu dia di karena terkenal karena Aziz gitu dia ada di Madrid.
Ada di mana? Di Madrid.
Dikasih booth sendiri dia di Madrid.
Oh really?
Iya. Gara-gara Aziz gitu aja.
Lucu banget anjing.
Makanya dia terus dikasih apa beli dah. Dia ada boneka Aziz anjing dipegang ambil nonton.
Ya PRX kalau mau menang ya mereka harus redesign the baju anjing biar ganti feng shui anjing.
Curse kah?
Maybe. Tapi gak tau kenapa gue selalu ngerasa John Cutie itu feel so cold anjing, dingin banget anjing dia. Bro never smile. Gak pernah apa-apa, chilling banget. Tapi performance-nya it's insane. Beli cok itu boneka Aziz di sana beli pasti mahal anjing. Spend shop. Lebih dingin main freak atau John Cutie? Kalau nanya opini gue ya
Main freak lah.
Main freak lah gila. Anaknya itu
udah cukup cinema aja anjir.
Ya anaknya sinema banget. Tapi kalau main freak itu the real dingin anjing. Lu masih ingat gak diteriakin sama coachnya tim Heretics? Nge-flinch gak? Kagak anjing. Gak ada satu flinch dari ini anjing, dari main freak. Sedingin itu bro. Gak geter, gak noleh, jalan aja. It's fucking cold man. Masing-masing tim pasti ada orang dingin cuy. Dulu di main one, wah dingin banget anjing tuh orang. Bukan dingin sih, lebih ke ngerasa feeling anjing.
We are coming for you. Let's go.
Anjay. Chelsea, we're coming for you anjing.
Chelsea, we are coming for you man. Listen. Oke, never mind, ini copyright anjing. Lagu bangsat.
PRX. Oh, Sentinels dulu.
Idih, Valge sekarang lu telat, Thousand. Lu bahasa baru tahu Valge. Mana ada sekarang anjing, dari 3 tahun lalu bangsat. Dari zaman pembagian banner LGBT, masa lu gak? Iya. Yang free bundle yang everybody claim, yang lu sempat claim, gue yakin juga. Masa baru tahu Riot dukung LGBT cok. Bang salam dari Duda, Bang Swegi, anjay. Swegi gak tau kemana anjing.
Anjay. Shroud versus Coach Alec.
Serot kalau hadir di sana kayak pecah anjing.
Buset, si Tens make apa tuh anjir? Pakai kalung.
Mahal anjing. Kalungnya, gelangnya, cincinnya, semua di badannya itu mahal anjing.
Yalah, Tens.
Dia udah gacor di VCT Reykjavik tahun 2021 yang pertama sama kedua. Terus streamnya naik. Banyak donation, banyak subscription. Oh gila, apa nggak gacor. Tambah lagi semenjak sama KD, fame-nya makin besar karena KD juga salah satu faktor influence yang lumayan besar. Walaupun awalnya sempat naik dari Tens, tapi nggak bisa dipungkiri si KD juga naik sendiri lagi. Bahkan lebih besar daripada Tens lagi. Ya nggak sih? Udah punya circle sendiri gitu. 24K gold anjing. Iya anjing.
Woke up about halfway through Lotus.
Sentinels.
I don't know.
Buy
I
the
feel like
bundle.
this Sentinels team has shown that they
Lebih tajam MJ kan atau Forsaken? Forsaken lebih tajam. Z kan lebih pintarnya mainnya.
is right now. I don't know whether PRX is going to be.
Terus saya pesan makan lapar. Baby, you wanna eat?
Something. I think the duelist on the other side in Zekken. This is a map where he truly
Kamu baru
thrives.
makan
Like
ya?
the space he's able to take, especially on their seaside executes, he's just devastating as the entrance.
Apa yang dia suka mau beliin aku makan gitu?
Supportive utility is bang on almost every single time. That duo together in this map is going to be hard to beat.
You need to look at the reliable players. I think that Zekken is one of them, especially on this map. On the other side, how crazy is PRX?
Lu ngerasa sih mukanya John Cutie tuh kayak mirip Tens aja 11-11 kayak dari samping gitu.
Sometimes do not go as planned, and if they do, maybe it's everything that they get in that half.
I'm going to be looking, assuming that we see Forsaken Cypher coming online. To refer back to your point, Tom, Zekken was unbelievable.
Hari ini Sen cuma lawan PRX ya,
He
sir.
was just amazing versus the game against Gen G. But if you've got trips to try to stop that, I'm wondering how that flavor works out. And it will be that classic composition from PRX.
Race, Viper, PRX gak ada Viper, cuma main Omen.
Yeah, but
Kenapa PRX tiba-tiba main default pick aja? Lu lihat sendiri, ini.
You're going to have, potentially a lot of freedom. That is where PRX has to respond fast. They have to move around the map. They have to put the pressure, and especially Mindfreak, he needs to be very mindful of that paranoia usage.
Yeah, and what is it, Tom, that makes Sentinel so good here?
Sentinel map win 100% sama 20% aja, gila itu perbandingan 80% bangsat.
But I also think they are very good at that sort of push and pull of the map to get into those entries.
Well, I can't wait. We have two great teams on stage and two great casters on standby as well.
Habis toilet, ambil makan, ambil minum, udah bakal gerak.
Thank you so much, Sue and
Next
Des.
3
Yeah,
hours.
this is
Next 3 hours nanti. Gue sih enak ya, gue di depan itu langsung jendela yang bisa ngambil. Toilet sebelah, depan tuh kaca, maksudnya bisa dibuka jendela gitu, ambil makan Gojek.
Still alive and kicking, still delivering. It's such a testament to the potential, the talent on this roster. That's always been, it's been questions the whole way along. Things getting here on Lotus.
Udah mulai ya?
Udah mulai, gila, cepet banget.
Udah tiba mulai anjing.
Okay, bro. GG, bro. Buy the classic. Buy the SEN classic. I'll give him that, Cok. Dia jago banget coba kayak klasiknya.
Oh, Jelsis with the classic beneran anjing tadi.
Kayaknya lu telat deh, refresh deh.
Iya, aku kayak telat deh. Bener-bener habis ini. Anjing klasiknya bisa gitu dong.
Dewa aja beneran. Warm up
It's a flawless round anjing Tin. Astaga naga.
Mereka track Sentinel kenceng banget gila.
Sentinel win rate mapnya 100%. PRX map percentage winnya di sini cuma 20% Tin. Difference 80%.
Dan berdiri aja si Zelsis.
Iya, salah anaknya suka hype aja. Bro good at Valorant, also hit the gym anjing. Gila itu hidupnya tuh balance banget anjing Tin. And also got the humor anjing. Jarang-jarang ada orang gamer kayak gitu cuy.
still fresh within the Sentinel mind, but again, coming back in off to a good start, correct all those wrongs, and back in that confident position. And a patient start here. You know who you're against is PRX. Gotta be careful, gotta be cautious. Tens. Gonna be noted early.
Damn, Tens got out.
Dia mah ada TP anjing.
Flash is perfect. Nade won't actually do any damage, but does force Tens back a little deeper. Something still desperate to try and find a pick here.
Pulpen Vision memberikan 30 koin. Makasih bang. Gara-gara lu GW menang taruhan 200.000
lu menang
lawan
betting
WKWK.
cuma kasih gue 30 koin. Aduh parah gue udah kasih lu bakal lu menang lagi. Gak canda, thank you for the 30 koin. Tapi prediksi gue salah waktu Sentinel lawan ini, Sentinel Genji.
Bro, please get one, bro. No.
I don't think you can get a one anjing.
Okay, rough start.
It's Zekan man. Sesi mirip pastol. Ya sih mirip sih dari Jawa ya. Kepalanya sama-sama botak gitu. Ya nggak salah sih Tin, mirip sih Tin. Nggak salah sih anjing.
Gak ada coy.
2 times flawless anjing Tin.
Kalau gue pernah lihat Pascol pakai kacamata baru iya deh.
Emang Sesi pakai kacamata ya?
Saya sih pakai kacamata.
Ya kalau kata gue gini guys, first map mungkin PRX kalah. Win rate-nya Sentinel di map ini tuh cepet loh guys, 100 loh. PRX cuman 20% loh.
No subtlety to his presence here. But
I'm
in
not
the
sure
meantime,
actually if that was after the barrier drop. Sorry,
no,
whether or not the spy cam kind of called Sassy off that reveal, expecting a little bit of pressure towards B potentially. PRX haven't really revealed themselves over towards Rubble just yet.
Ini kalau bypass terus kalah ya, menurut gue sih susah sih.
Wow.
Even with those Stinger Spectres and that Bulldog in the hands of Sassy.
Wow,
Sight now,
just
pressured,
wow.
something. Gonna be going first and actually overwhelmed, isolated.
Gila bersih banget anjing Tin. The double pick things anjing Tin.
Can't quite get the weapons, but they're in touching distance. And PRX down 2 players is a huge loss here.
Divide looking for something, but Ten's actually slipping into drop here. He's going to send the paranoia.
They win this round.
Too much of a push here, but Forsaken, the one to wrap this, will find Zelsis.
Trying to allocate some safety on the
It's
site.
crazy,
Maybe get
man.
that plant a feasible option. They're going to go for it now. Limited utility left on PRX. Sen, similar position, a touch here and there. You can hear it just going through from Sassy then. And they wait poised, flooding back into the site. Mind Freak
nice.
up towards Zekan, but it's still dangerous. Still a man advantage Sentinels here. Can they close that final gap or can Divide?
Oh, look at the Mind Freak.
This could be huge from Mind Freak, but it's not clean on the first attempt with an opportunity.
Astaga Tin, bener kalah dong anjing Tin. Sumpah bersih banget. Cara Sentinel retake bersih banget. Tapi kelihatan nih. Tapi lu ngerasa gak sih Tin kayak PRX ragu banget? Lu kan main free kayak maju kayak gak maju gitu.
Masih awal-awal. Yang tadi gue bilang PRX tuh timnya panasnya lama. Sekalinya panas tuh. Lautnya di 2-0 gitu.
Iya sih.
The flip all the way back into a passive hold. They want the time to run
early
down.
timeout, damn.
To get themselves
Enggak sih, enggak terus.
Sentinels capitalize on the numbers advantage. A very early timeout here, Lauren.
Batuk lu gak enak banget. Gue lagi sakit soalnya.
I mean, this has been a recurring trend as well. We've seen Alex burn up, timeouts in the first half by round 8, by round 9 almost.
It's just what do they do with this? They've been able to creep close to sites. They've been getting right next to be able to get that plant down, but every single time they capitulate there.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 very, very clear examples.
Gue udah kasih low latency kan.
Requirement to change this approach.
Udah guys.
Gue
reset pun juga. Dah. Ini harusnya udah cepat ini. Kecil premium government. Man, there is no such thing as premium, but my touch is verified, bro.
Subvert expectations now. They get to start enjoying themselves a little bit after such a robust start. I mean, 2 back-to-back flawless rounds. Ridiculous.
And the round 3.
And the bonus.
Yeah.
Gue juga lagi batuk. Tapi gue batuk tuh gara-gara asam lambung, guys. Maksudnya kayak asamnya selalu naik gitu.
Game that we saw against Gen G, where SEN looked completely out of it, which was wild to me, right? It felt completely out of character because these guys had been just on the money the whole way through. But the question does become, can PRX cause those
Lu
same
pernah
issues?
mimpi jadi pala charger gak? Kenapa mimpi lu tuh random banget anjing? Kenapa harus pala charger gitu?
Purchase here, not too much weight behind it. 2 stingers, sheriffs, and that bulldog in the hands of Mindfreak, but they need to make impact, Mike. As silly as that sounds, they just haven't quite been threatening enough yet.
Sure, and with 2 flawless rounds as well, something very close to his ultimate. One yet better progress, but still 3 away from the showstopper. Be crucial ultimates at a round like this, but PRX seemingly looking to push and prod a little more in this round.
Oh,
timing, bro. Peek out somewhere across the map, but we have actually seen a big adjustment here on the defense. It's Tens. Solo hold down Rubble. QT and Zelsis now.
Tens got the angle.
Side by side.
Something udah masuk, bro. Got Odin, bro.
Previously with this weapon, looked fantastic with it.
He did. He really did. He made it work. Looked comfortable. Didn't look just it was very one-dimensional. Absolutely not. Something tries to get healed up.
Woi, dapat dong Zelsis anjing.
Zelsis still gonna catch him. It's at least allowed a plant to come in. That's not bad. PRX will take that. But can they defend it? These walls feel like paper when that
Gak jarang makan sih, gue sering buka sih.
Bagus banget gila.
Bagus, iya makanya bagus, strateginya bisa gue pelajari cuy sini.
Kayak PRX mau dapat 1 kill aja susah banget gila.
Nah, Tens ada ini, ada flash lagi. Oh, look at the aim, bro. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's really clean anjing.
So hard to get kills for PRX.
Yeah, man.
PRX a little bit of threat to this, but
Mereka tahun ke tahun ya, improve banget bangsat.
Try and convert that into any sort of comfort here. I mean,
anjir, terbang,
Zelsis is applying from inside this smoke. You can't really blame
Lihat nih,
PRX in
Zekan
this
nge-kill ambil
scenario.
terbang, gak jelas anjir.
Zekan gak jelas, satu terus the smoke, satu di tengah udara loh. Winner 100% is real, susah cok. 100% tuh bukan angka kecil loh guys.
No armor on Forsaken. So that's a little bit of a problem.
Rosa looking to play late here. Be the second layer to any sort of setup for something, but Zekan looking to get ahead of the curve.
Lu nonton di mana? Kenapa lu kayak lebih cepat anjing?
Showstopper sent out, but nothing on the other end of it.
YouTube?
Nonton di Twitch.
Yeah, I watch it on Twitch.
Teetering on the edge of commitment there, but
mending lu nonton di Twitch deh. Biar sinkron anjing.
Cepetan anjir.
Gak tau anjing, gue gak tau. Biasa it always Twitch yang lebih cepat anjing.
Nice to bring into effect, but a different
kena nih.
A tangible change and a very near miss there. Tens gonna note the player, but didn't quite connect towards it. But again, PRX look a little lost on this one. Or maybe not lost, but just
gue sama pesan makannya lapar nih.
Bab. Late in the round, 40 seconds. I don't know what they're expecting to come into towards that C site. We know that Zelsis will be present.
I don't know if they're expecting Zelsis to still be here. Not necessarily any.
Tapi kebabak kita pesan habis sayang. Enggak deh, gak jadi. Ada.
Confirmation for Zelsis at least.
Oke, aku pesan nih.
Zelsis so nearby, undiscovered. He could be
Zelsis
such a
is just
problem for them.
holding
Not this
downside
time. On yet denies it. Great pickup, perfect follow-up. Something answering back.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Tens dealt with
Finally,
that. Zelsis gone. The first 2 responders to the site, and now the 3 trying to come back in are a little ways off. Zekan still alive, Sassy there, and John QT.
Di YouTube lebih cepat, tinggal 2 kali speed aja sampai mentok. Di sini nggak bisa guys. Oh wait, nggak mungkin dong Sassy bisa menang dong. No way dong.
Yeah, unconfirmed. And they're still posturing here.
Sassy clutch gue botak.
Ya masalahnya dia udah botak duluan sih.
Iya gue botak buat
Feels extremely dicey to be hitting towards this site again. Late round, Zelsis, all he really needs to do is find a little bit of damage, maybe even a wallbang, but slight overcommitment.
Kenapa nggak pindah YouTube aja? Quality YouTube jelek. Lihat, lu bayangin gue nonton di YouTube, gue streaming di YouTube, gue nonton di YouTube, gue kirim kasih kalian lagi nonton lagi. Seberapa burem itu? Kalau di Twitch itu masih jernih banget.
Yeah, I was going to say an indicator maybe the PRX are happy to continue slowing things down. It's not with this.
PRX oke, PRX sudah tahu bisa lebih.
No, still around. Made it to cross over towards the door, so could be again looking to exploit that C site. Seek is going to come in. Zelsis needs to evacuate the site here. Monyet is commanding all this space.
Yeah,
he's following that Seeker all the way he can. Going to post it. Doesn't get what he wants from it, but he's got
siapa
all
flank?
of this safety. And wait, John QT just
Oh, John QT dapat 2.
Wait, Tens.
Oh my god, what just
What?
happened this round?
Tens masih bisa nahan.
Drifting alongside
Iya, dia masih nahan Salotin.
It comes down to 2.
Tens lagi nge-smoke tuh tadi.
Forsaken with the time on their side. 10 still alive takes a TP. John QT and Zekken
Forsaken.
nearby now.
Forsaken gets his first kill menang.
Pulpen Vision memberikan 20 koin. Bang menang PRX atau SEN. Mau taruhan lagi WKWK.
Menangan Sen, gak tau kenapa. Gue udah bilang gue dukung TEPERCAYA, tapi kalau ngomong menang menangan Sen. Wait, my Odin doesn't do that. Odin gue gak kayak gitu sih anjing.
Okay, bro, never mind. David, got us, David. Orang-orang itu para manggilnya David aja.
Oh, spraynya collab. Dia pre-fire, cok. Gue sumbatin, gue pengen one day gue pengen nonton di stage sana aja. Anjing, sumpah cita-cita gue tuh cuma satu, coy, pengen nonton di stage, seru banget.
Lu harus ada booth sendiri lah tuh, kalau itu enak banget sih.
Nanti lah one day kalau misalnya ada rezeki kan, terus di invited kayak kemarin kan, kayak Tarek di invite di panggung sendiri. Iya, ada studio, ada stage-nya buat streaming sendiri gitu kan, keren cuy.
Bisa ajak playernya dateng.
Yes,
Lu lihat PRX udah mulai B-nya sering dikasih gitu.
Main freak dapat tuh. Ya dapat gila loh.
As he was trying to get out of danger, and this time it's the 2 for Sentinels. Does Devi catch? I don't think he caught him. Oh my word, Tens has been played in here.
The second time he's in a really awkward spot.
Smoke behind him. He's not noted any player. He's going to hear the door turn. But the question mark of Mind Freak again. That late round positioning. Oh my god.
Oh, Genesis with the Odin. 1v2. Let's see.
You got a 1v2 in you here?
Tapi agak sulit sih.
Not available. Tough in the 1v2 to really guarantee value off that. Something posted up with the operator. You can see on the X-ray here. Devi looking a little curious towards spawn as well. Still got a flash to work with in the hands of Devi.
There it goes. Didn't catch towards CT, so eliminating the options, and maybe Zelsis.
He's thinking now he's doing what, he wants to play off that.
Berarti lu nontonin gua, Bang. What do you mean?
And the potential of a taste of the own medicine waiting around this corner. Zelsis, you can hear the spam. He wants it back. He's not going to get it. Devi.
Gak dapet sih Zelsis. Nice try.
And PRX.
Legit, Devi-nya, Odinnya si Devi gila sih.
Lagi dapet Odinnya.
I cannot lie.
Crowd wants it.
Yeah. Starting to get behind them now. A run of 3 rounds.
Kayaknya orang yang paling tajam
yang
kalau saya gue main rank kayaknya si Devi deh.
Gak tau ya, kalau di rank ya, kalau di rank kayak 4 second ya, sama something.
Kalau lawan something 4 second jing sama main trick masih oke lah. Kalau lawan Devi gak tau kenapa dia selalu gila anjir.
Gue liat. Gue liat di kayu.
It looks like maybe a brawl begins now. Tens. Remember that classic in hand, what he was able to do from here. That first glance back at him on the international stage, certainly enamored.
Oh, something bisa nas. Timing pas dia repositioning bagus. Ayo guys, masa 1.500 yang lain cuma cepek 200 anjing.
So desperate for this opener.
Ayo guys, di like guys, biar makin rame kita. Nah, gila banget sih Zekken.
Zekken to punish. Opener found here.
Monyet.
Just result Tens posting up a little deeper here. Zekken already hitting preemptive rotation.
Oh, Monyet though.
That's a bit down.
Oh, nice one Monyet. Bukan pakai crosshairnya teks langsung GG gaming tuh.
Cuma crosshair si Monyet emang itu aja.
Oh iya.
Iya anjir.
Kemarin gue liatnya titik cuy.
Ya.
Gue udah pencet like 2 kali, gak guna itu malah.
Si Revorsi monyet sama tekstur profilnya sama.
Gak mungkin dong second. Ya, Swan.
Gila, lu lihat monyet.
Nah, monyet kalau nyala kan enak ya gitu ya.
Dia masuk side satchel bener-bener ke depan muka John gitu.
Itu something yang kita nggak bakal bisa lakuin, King. Ya mas.
Alex was talking about this. That PRX struggle has been capitalizing on these times they can find, really having the confidence to go all in on these sort of plays. Perfect.
Ini gue salah pesan kebab deh, maksudnya jauh banget. Atau sama ini.
Just at the right time as well to tie things up for a piece.
That's just shattered the economy of Sentinels now,
Nggak deh, bener
forcing
deh.
them into a timeout.
Ada yang suka kebab gak di sini guys?
Back in, see what's going on. What did they adjust? What did they do after that timeout? Total tempo.
Gue gak tau sih pesan kebab mana yang kayaknya ini bener ya. Cuma yang ini.
Quite landing with switching up, you know, where Zelsis maybe, where Tens is. PRX looking lively now.
Gue akhir-akhir ini lagi addicted banget makan kebab cuy. Enak banget demi apapun. Aku mau kebab bang. Aku juga mau guys, tapi gue udah pesan. Kalau ditraktir gue suka guys. Kalau itu mah, gue juga suka apapun kalau kalian traktir. Fruit masih kesel gak sama Fioso yang bilang Martin sok Inggris? Ya, itu mah, gue gak kesel. Malah menurut gue itu komedi cok. Menurut gue lucu aja seorang boleh dikatain sok Inggris aja, tapi gak apa-apa. Itu lucu. Enggak, gue gak kesel, itu lebih ke komedi aja. Rekomen kebab, jujur gue gak tahu. Kebab sini tuh random banget dan gue cicipin satu-satu gitu. Ada yang enak, ada yang gak enak, ada yang kurang, ada yang dagingnya pakai daging frozen, ada yang pakai daging asli gitu. Jadi agak sedikit tricky. Mending dibeli rokok apa kebab? Gue sih sekarang kebab ya. Kalau dulu mungkin iya. Gue udah tobat guys. Sentinel kenapa tiba-tiba struggle banget? Dikejar 3 poin.
Something dikasih OP, jalan-jalan sendiri enak banget.
Something OP-nya lagi dapat loh. Gue gak tahu kenapa feeling kayak menang deh.
To be too worried about is when the buy comes back in. That's where you want to look for the adjustment from Sentinels. But for now, it's looking like a very likely round for PRX.
Kalau gue Jinxnya gak sekeras lu, Jinx lu tuh luar biasa Tin.
Iya juga sih.
Still over towards B site here. Slowly, the rotation coming through. From Sen. Zekan's one off the showstopper, a chance to really swing this
Cara
back in
tobat
their
rokok
favor,
susah sih, tapi dengan bantuan cewek gue berhasil sih.
Couple of overcommitments from PRX. We haven't seen that so far. Something go on to shut down Sassy finally.
His work on the operator has been divine. Zekan though flies through the air, but how do you get rid of that back line?
Oh, bayangin kalau dapat anjing.
Knock him over. Still standing, still breathing. PRX unaffected and Forsaken gonna find John QT.
Jadi cewek gue dulu beli permen, beli makan kasih aku dulu. Kasih aku terus. Kalau kita tobat rokok kan mulut kita yang gatel, asam dan gatel. Biasa ditangani dengan makanan manis atau kayak gigit sesuatu. Makanya gue bisa tambah 19 kilo, 18 kilo guys. Tapi sekarang gue turun lagi berat juga.
If Sentinels really have a response to try and shut down this operator pressure.
Oh, PRX bisa menang loh guys. Kalau mereka bisa keep it the momentum ya.
If they get 7, they might win.
8 lah, 7 masih agak sulit cuy.
Maksudnya 7 udah bagus banget buat Sentinel, buat PRX.
Iya sih, lagi situasi attack-nya juga sih. Ini pisau apa ya, gue lupa cuy.
Very well. I mean, no secrets about this. The spam coming through from PRX. Alarm bot dealt with.
Saran gue ya mau turunin berat badan ya harus olahraga. Kalau enggak nanti kalian kurus di kaki tangan sama leher muka, tapi perut kalian tuh gak kecil. Malah kalau kalian, malah dia kan.
I don't want to call it safe because they can play back to it. Already, lockdown going to come in. This puts PRX under the gun a little now. Going to have to pause. You can already see Sen looking towards where that next flex point for PaperX would be, and it is through that B site. Sarsi confirms it. He knows he's close as well. Great work from PaperX.
What?
Dismantling. Oh my god. I thought
Oh no, timingnya jelek banget.
Didn't quite do the damage he wanted, but Mindfreak's still hot on the heels. They are playing so slippery, and they've gone back towards A. They've got that spike down.
Something.
They're taking fights in their spawn. Something gonna slow the roll a little, ease off a touch. The Sarsi now has to
Okay,
re-clear.
this is the something I know, bro.
Ya ini baru something ini. Dari kemarin
Ini baru
kita.
something,
Dari kemarin.
itu samtang anjing.
Nah itu kan ini baru something, Cok.
This is something, bro.
Dari kemarin pas kita nonton PRX main ya, something selalu off, Cok. Jujur ya, lu lihat sendiri Tin, KDA something tahun ini jelek banget gak sih? Dulu plus loh. Tahun ini minus anjir.
Susah sih, soalnya kan ada monyet mereka kayak reset tim.
Iya sih. Iya anjing.
Gua liat interviewnya si Alex, dia ngomong gitu anjir. Kayak kita juga sebagai tim harus nyadar juga ini nge-reset satu tim gitu loh.
Bener sih. Kemarin nothing, sekarang baru something, Cok.
Dulu lihat 4 second, Cok. Tiap round dia di B anjir ngegangguin mereka.
Tapi emang Cypher emang gitu sih.
Iya, maksudnya kayak impact banget gila ya main gitu.
It's always the middle control, sama kayak split.
Finding a peak, push and pull across the map, creating opportunities for them. Coming out, looking to posture a little outside C. I mean, it's drawing Sentinels perfectly. I mean, look at the X-ray here for Forsaken. It's everybody but tens. This is the sort of thing that happened in the previous. Sentinels just didn't know where to stack. Completely misreading the situation. Well, I guess maybe not even misreading, laying it on pretty thick with the information they are given.
And Tens is noted. The only defender of the site gets found. He falls away. And of course, PaperX don't know the level of success they've had. If anything, that could cost them peeling away. Look at the positioning. Look at the
definitely will. Yeah, with Zelsis drifting up this deep, it definitely is to their detriment now.
They had that A site on the platter and they didn't even know it, but they also don't know about Mon yet. They haven't spotted him yet. The utility didn't reveal him. That time it does, and now the position is given up. Well, should be given up. This man is stubborn in approach. And you can see why. Just punishing Sarsi.
Bro.
Monyet si MS aslinya tajam, Cok. Oh no. Oh no, kenapa tiba-tiba semua keculik?
Gua ngomong let's go PRX, mereka mati semua.
Loh mati semua, Tin. Tin. Keras lu sih kuat ya si Tin dari kemarin loh.
I legit just said let's go PRX. Mereka mati semua gila.
Si bule satu ini emang keras kuat aja.
How does that make sense?
Yaudah kalau gitu Tin lu bilang FFroody miskin gitu.
Gua gak tau kalau duit efeknya gitu aja.
Oh mungkin lu ngomong kayak gitu besok lu langsung kaya, Cok.
Let's go Sentinels.
It's a clean retake sih.
Sentinel menang round ini nih.
Gacor, Cok. Gue juga mau di-jinx sama si Martin anjing.
It feels like a different game every single round. You don't know quite what you're going to get here, but early intent going to be noted from something.
Yang besar. Kecil habis. Apa nanti aku ambil makan.
Still 2 on the site. And a 1-for-1 trade at the very start.
Sen switching things up and really digging their heels in now outside rubble. Contesting this space now, slowing PaperX's early rounds.
Let's go Sentinel. Gila.
Here though, Zeken's actually repositioned in towards 3. Not been there previously. A possibility actually of comboing up here with Sassy. John QT elsewhere has found
Gak dicek dong sama Mindfreak.
Freak as well. Sentinels looking to tie things up for the half here, Lauren.
Yeah, looking rather likely. Devi, Monyet, at least they're going to get a heal, right? So getting back towards fighting form. Still got the pain shell. Still got some bits and pieces to work with. Can he get played in? Sentinels thinking better of sticking around the site. Why let them hit that play? Why give them a chance?
Kamu pakai apa? Gue pakai Artisan.
Respecting PRX.
Antika?
Maybe work back in.
I think so.
Through stairs. Do they catch the timing on this? Does the spike get planted safely? Monyet is trying to keep this plant
Satu
safe.
masih di C loh.
No response from CT. And then the shots. That's enough. That's raised the alarm bell. They swing back
Oh
in.
no,
Divine's gone down.
he weaved.
It's Monyet to
Davai.
try and do the impossible. 13 seconds. And
Oh,
the trade
six,
not going to come through
okay
this time. Sen
Wah,
tying
gua
up the
gak yakin
score.
Six oke lah. Bener sih. Sekarang
Makanya
ya
tadi
kita
kalau mereka 75 udah bagus.
cuman gue nggak tahu ya, bisa aja ada surprise ada surprise attack dari dari Sentinel cok. Lu tahu sendiri tahu tiap berapa?
Second belum Odin.
Benar, nggak salah.
Kalau udah Odin udah atas sih kayaknya.
Find some beautiful reads across the map.
This is the level of game I think we both wanted to see. The best from both sides being shown here. High quality action on just the first half. I think side.
Oke lah, seru. 6-6. Ada apa namanya? Perlawanan. Ada perlawanan dari PRX.
To try to show you how it all got started. So as you can see, bonus low weaponry
Notif Discord dari mana sih gua?
We take a look at what the game plan is. Nobody's heard anything
Itu kali yang kemarin.
Around
I
rubble,
don't know.
so they tap this
Couple
out. There's
udah
only
gongit.
two options here. When you don't hear anything rubble, it means it's a trap play, or it means that they're playing passive. They tap the door, it's certainly not a trap, otherwise that
Lu
would
pakai keyboard apa? Gue pakai keyboard Razer. Ini guys, gue tunjukin.
And highlight the Killjoy utility. This KJ utility, not in a common spot. It's not to stop them getting into tree, it's to segment off something from the rest of the squad. So as we play this out, you'll see what the game plan is. John Cutie comes over for the fast rotate, and they know
Yang ada sistem yang ada sistem rapid trigger.
get into the site to break crossfires here. Zelsis is not trying to fight it. They pop Nano Swarm. There's a snake bite. Look at the timing. I want to show you that again. Look at the timing of this double swing to punish something. And the other duelist coming in at the same time.
Tapi iya sih, double swingnya bagus banget sih.
Shut down something Ammonia to open things up. Good anti, got them started with a 4-0 lead, and with a slight recovery towards the end of
Kenapa
that.
si botak ini aku mirip, lihat dia kayak mirip satu karakter yang ada di Sonic gitu.
So they've managed to do the work. They've put in.
Siapa namanya? Aku lupa, yang kumisnya sama gitu.
PRX that found themselves in a decent spot. So we'll see how the attack side goes. I'll send things back over to Pansy and iPod.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much for that little reminder of how good some of these rounds have been.
Beda.
Very much early in the series, it feels like this entire match so far feels you could segment it
Siapa namanya? Gue lupa cuy.
totally different things away. So
Eggman.
many ebbs and flows to this series already, and we've only had one half and a best of
Ya sih.
5. We're in for a treat.
Kumisnya sama cuy, warnanya sama bercabang gitu. Sama-sama botak kan? Sama-sama botak, kurang kacamata di atas sih sumpah. Itu gua nggak udah mirip cosplay Eggman itu.
You even see a little bit of aggression here from something. Yeah, alongside Mindfreak. Sniffed out pretty quickly though by Sassy. And that'll be the whole of Sentinels on red alert now. As I say that, Spike already drifting back over towards rubble, and all these three members of Sentinels ahead of this. Beautiful time for Sentinels to really find contact on Mount.
Kalau dia dapat 2 atau 3 lebih dari 3 sih, menurut gua sih emang klasik dia certified jago cuy.
Yeah, he's on a platter, and I love that. Little information, that fact finder just tapping the orb over there, drawing out that little trap play. And the instant response, they have responded very quickly. There's 3 on CT, make it 4. They are going to go back in on this. They want a brawl. They might just get one. Sen on the other side, going to eat the paranoia, though. They're in trouble. Here's that battle. 1-for-1 trade so far. Flash going to set it in motion. They swing around the site. Something goes down, but Mike
Bener loh, klasiknya Jalsis loh anjing.
now. Mind Freak, that 3 needs another. The boots are low. 21 HP.
Oh, abang kita bro, Mr. Mind Freak man. Dingin. Gue sampai berinding aja.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Emoji
semua anjing dingin.
For Sentinels to catch some level of contact over towards Mount.
Beautiful work from Mind Freak.
But the fact that everyone's on the same page, Lauren,
Terlalu dingin guys, semua kasih emot dingin anjing, semuanya terlalu dingin anjing. It's too cold anjing. Gue sampai matiin AC loh, dingin banget anjing.
Perfect response, right? You had that little bit of a bait over by the ult, but the second that door swings, that paranoia sent, all of that's flooded in. Brilliant. Run it A.
Bentar gue panasin AC lo, soalnya terlalu dingin anjing.
It wasn't the case. Somehow PRX beat them there. I mean, I guess they're called W Gaming for a reason. Quick as hell. Adjusted on the fly very nicely. But a buy back in.
Yeah, setups again. I'm curious whether or not this continues through the buy rounds. Forsaken up on a platter here. The solo angle.
Sampai pilek gue anjing, dingin banget.
He's had a lot of stress in this game already. Gonna note that. Slips ahead of it. This is a really nice reposition potentially. Goes
Bagus sih posisi first. Oh no, jelek dong.
Prying him out of position.
But he's alive so long. Look at the rotation come through.
They're almost here. The cavalry's on the way. But Zelsis could he be the gatekeeper to this? Keep them back.
Astaga, oh nice. Untung si ini nggak dapat lagi.
Answer back in kind. Leaving just two with Sen. John QT and Zekken.
Auron lagi butuh duit sekarang.
Rough.
Orang mau dia butuh duit cuy.
Ya sih abis match yang lawan-laut kemarin.
Heartbreaking for something though.
He's getting so close here. The smoke goes in, plays Zekken a little closer.
MindFreak's watching.
Does he go for this? It's all on him. It's too much to handle. Something was ready. MindFreak was watching.
Oh. Ini.
Another instance of Sentinels looking for a force here and a pacey here.
No, nggak mungkin sih.
Stars alive for him. They find the side of Forsaken, but he stays alive.
Kalau dia beli OP sih kata gue sih dia gila aja, satu kata gila aja.
Have to do a ton of work to dig him out of that position.
If he gets the buy and
the benefit being as well, there's only one person on that side, so don't even really get a big upgrade from that. I think it was a Spectre that Forsaken brings.
Bonus round buying op itu gambling nggak sih menurut gue?
Enggak, bukan round ini.
Next round gitu. Ya kemungkinan.
Sempet dikasih beli op.
Harus sih kalau misalnya mereka kalah menang pun ya next round kalau punya duit untuk beli OP sih dia beli sih. Soalnya lagi dapat OP dia cuy.
We are seeing a different setup this time though. Forsaken over towards B and just the utility to hold down the fort, but same stack once again for PRX.
And you can see that Bucky flying on it. Zekken gonna just
See?
delete Forsaken.
Bersih loh masuknya Tin.
He's still standing though, and that's all that matters. That's gonna allow the plant a Bucky and a couple of satchels, and they basically get to clear Forsaken. The pressure he was under last time, as said, his survival was the impressive part. Now, do they have what it takes to withstand this retake, though? You've got a Bulldog, yes, with 10s. You've got that Bucky on a barely alive Zekken, a Stinger on Sussy, and a couple of classics.
Nah, culik nih si Zekken.
Zekken might be played in again here. Might have another chance, something though. Knows better. Thinks ahead, 1-for-1 trade out. Players still favorable towards Sen, still having numbers here. Monyet going to take away 10s. Something looking to springboard back in. They've got to deal with CT here. They've got to try and clear him. There's so many players there though. And Sentinel's taking the heals in. The fuse taken away. Oh, John QT!
What the fuck, John QT?
Gets the odds.
Wait, what just happened?
Beautiful work from Sentinels. A Bucky.
Wait, what?
And a bit of a dream. And it's enough to get themselves back in the game.
Those light shields enough to sustain here. A round 3 flip.
Wait, what? That's crazy though.
I mean, it
To the
feels
smoke,
like
okay?
There's a real chance Essentials get locked
Wow.
back out of this site in the post plant.
Pede banget sih anjing.
Stacked up and only Zekken with the Bucky up close. Luckily, the utility running things down, and John QT finding 2 crucial kills to close things out here. Already early progress going to give something to Bladestorm here.
And it's something. So you know he's not going to be sitting back. He wants in. Going to press the corner just...
Ton of space cleared and crucial information here.
But do they go back through? They're going to re-clear this. They've taken the space away again, but still they have to deal with something.
The alarm bot over towards Rubble was an indicator that Sentinel's going to leave that space open for PRX, but they are poised outside it.
PRX are looking good.
PRX are here, and they are here in numbers. They've left something for the weight of the world on towards C, and they've stacked with the lesser weapons.
Oh wait, tadi PRX kalah di bypass ya.
This trap that's been set to Vi could do some damage here. He's only able to get one, and Sen just power on forward. Perfect clear.
No.
They take on the challenge.
This is bad. Ini bad news nih.
But so
Gak, lu lihat tweet something.
How much?
Let's do something. Dia bisa beli
3.700. Nah, ya next OP.
Nah,
Dia
if he gets to 1 kill, we actually won.
Well, 2 smokes to work with.
Dia lagi dapat sih.
Just 1 kill. If it's
Sassy,
Viper,
gonna
wah
hold
gila.
that.
Lo
Make
fix it.
sure no naughtiness comes into play, and the scoreline as close as ever.
Zekan is it's the next is the next star anjing.
Showstopper available as well.
Bintang calon pemain bintang itu Zekan, cok, percaya gue. Kemarin kan di Monewan ya. Kalau di Sentinel tuh Zekan enggak sih, Texter anjing, gue lupa anjing. Texter baru tahun ini masuk VCT kan? Sebelum dari global esport. Dia pindah ke global esport tuh pertama kali masuk ke tim franchise kan?
Oh iya.
Iya gak sih? Soalnya gue ngecek dia punya VLR sih, nggak pernah ada tim besar sih dia masuknya.
Forsaken still gonna have to try and do the best he can, maybe just try and keep control towards CT. You know, you're not gonna be able to take on 5 of SEN flooding your site, but you've got to try and pick somewhere to hold on to. It looks like CT's the case.
Oh, Odin.
Oh, that's stunning.
Odin, nice one.
What did I just
Wih.
watch?
What is going on?
Oh gila, main freak sih.
What are these shots, bro? Pakai trigger bot semua.
What the fuck? Ini orang-orang, iya anjing, monyet tiba-tiba pre-fire kena kepala, main freak pre-fire ke gerbang, oh dia dapat 2, gila.
Kalau ini hoki, cowok. Sekali-sekali keren hokinya, cowok.
Keren anjing. Huge round.
Magnificent in holding that
Gak
playing
sih,
back through on the tap of
Odinnya
that
PRX
strike.
tuh gak jelas semua, anjir.
Iya anjing, gak Davai, gak Jason tuh sama aja cok. Gue kalau ngepick kayak gitu tim, gue mati sih.
Iya pasti mati. Kayak mereka nge-swing loh pakai Odin.
Iya. Gue yakin kalian semua di sini kalau ngepick Odin kayak gitu ya mati cok. Gue pasti mati juga gitu.
Insane bro.
Really unfortunate timing if so.
We have this round. Operator still, of course, going to be brought back into play by something. I've got to say though, Mindfreak's the one having an absolute belting performance here as well. On the other side, Zekan, superstar levels of impact so far.
PRX.
Everyone else having a solid game, got to say it. But again, that stack. Do they try and disrupt this? Do they put more towards this, or do they accept that this side of the map is under PRX control?
Playing much deeper this time around.
They're doing 4-1 splits, Mike. This is crazy to me. It's working.
Real faith in.
What the fuck, kenapa Joni semua? Sudah biasa Smile. Ini baru stream gua. Kalau nggak Joni itu bukan stream gua cuy.
On the entry for C-site because he's lethal.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, this time around, there's not even a trip on C. It's just the cam. There's a cam and a cage. That's it. You can see PaperX don't want to even really entertain a brawl outside C.
Nope. Full retake.
Whether or not Sentinels really are going to start digging a little deeper. We saw it on that round 3 force-up.
SEN could be thinking this feels almost too easy. Where is this coming from? Seeker's going to be coming in now. This could be the chance to start turning the screws a little. Paranoia posted, but this plays in Mindfreak. If anyone pushes too far, not the case. On still ticking, and no casualties yet to be made. Monyet, the first to really step towards the site. Isolate to fight and something
Nice one, Monyet.
The clear back through looks concise. Zalsis on the back lines though, now feeling the pressure.
Plant's not good for this.
Wait, can they not see this? Monyet finally gets taken off this one, but it is just on Monyet in a a chance!
Nah, sudah just stick it. Oh no, nggak bisa stick tin, ada Viper Pit. Apa Viper Snake?
Iya cuma masalahnya post plan-nya Sentinel di C parah banget gila.
Apa sih nama skill pertamanya Viper yang racun tuh? Snake Bite ya?
Snake bite.
Snake Bite, right?
Santai Coach Alex. Coach Alex santai bro.
Itu kalau di stick menang nggak sih?
Catching a timing on the door. Yeah,
Gak tahu dah.
A sigh of relief almost there.
Kalau susah sih promoting.
Oh, ini emang harus TO sih.
enough of a
Udah mulai
statement made
chaotic
back
soalnya
from
ini.
Sen that they feel like they've got to get a bit of grip back
Sempet
into this game.
nyebelin.
Pasti seru banget, gila
15
pasti.
rounds between
Gila,
timeouts for
gila.
PRX. So Alex must have felt pretty
Oh,
good
gila,
about
Coach
what's
Alex
going
ini.
on. He was saying obviously usually it's
9-9
only
sih gokil ya.
the panic button when it feels or
Oh, he
sounds
pushed
like
like
the
that,
boys are running out of ideas or
gotta
take
like
it
getting a little
slow.
frustrated. Because generally
Analisa
happy
dari
with how
Coach
this gone.
Alex.
And rightfully so, PRX have up a damn good performance so far in the opening rounds here in the second half.
Mereka main sama sweaty gitu cuy.
But is this the breaking point, right? Is this
Panas itu kah
where
dia
Sen
punya
start taking over the game?
stadium?
Starting to feel it
Kalau
out a little
sampai
bit more.
panas sih gue
Starting to read it well.
fix buat
Again,
frag
those
aja.
unorthodox holds that PRX were
Kalau
depending
terlalu
on.
dingin juga susah, Tin.
Gue mending kedinginan daripada kepanasan
But
masalahnya.
the other side of that is I'm curious how much Sentinels have
Iya
actually figured
sih.
out on the other side of this. I mean,
Kalau
Forsaken's
panas,
just kind of
tangan
playing off
gue
the spike
lengket
cam,
sama
looking for a
mousepad.
wallbang with the Odin.
Tapi mau sedingin apapun stage-nya ya, karena lu main terlalu serius, jadi anget, jadi panas, adrenalinnya itu loh.
Even further.
Kan biasanya dikasih yang warmer, yang apa ya?
Oh iya, hand warmer.
Something to Sheriff's a Guardian, SMG to round things out here for PRX.
Ente ini 13-11 gue di Arab. Gak ada kayak gitu. Lu di negara manapun juga sama aja. Gak ada membedakan nih delaynya cuy.
Forced up purchase to an extent. Well, half buy really. The B site completely absent of any resistance. So Sen going to take the space given to them, get themselves a plant. And I love this late lurk.
Bro,
John QT
how
is
do they
becoming
execute
such
so clean?
a fun player
It's
to watch. Now,
actually
whether or not he gets away with much here is yet to be
keren
seen, but
gila.
let's find out. Steps away, he does again.
Look at the Zone QT bro. Oh my
Last line
god.
of defense as well. Exceptional at it.
Bentar guys.
And this time, tricky. Those lighter weapons to really find much bite here for
You
PRX.
cat!
Dealt with Zekken. Not going to let them close. Beautiful.
Oh,
Clean,
yeah.
flawless
Again.
round for Sentinels.
Cat.
See what the
Ini
adjustment is
flawless
now for
mereka udah berapa
PRX.
kali?
Really well handled. I think maybe
Actual
that is
cinema.
indicative of figuring out
Yeah, that's
exactly
not
what the
cinema.
setup is on the other side of PRX.
Kurang sinema, belum.
TOKO feels a little uneasy, Lauren.
Dicey.
Sentinels feeling that
Go B again.
maybe PRX are leaning on these stacks. I don't know if that's full confirmation. We have seen Forsaken holding down B previously, sitting behind this trip. But we do see a bit of a switch up.
Oh
here.
no, 10-9
Maybe it's on
lagi.
the back of some utility being placed, but Forsaken and something over towards C here. Sentinels won't be there to greet it initially.
And how do PRX read that? as
B
well?
kosong
John
lagi,
QT
lihat deh.
just got noted.
Iya.
Is that going to be okay? It's just
Tadi
John
C
QT
dikasih
or
kosong.
there's more to it? Now,
Mereka
I didn't
stack
see this
B-nya.
contact on the B side
Wow.
from the
Karena
utility,
C-nya
but
yang dimainin,
Seeing this
B-nya
makes me
dikasih
feel like
retake.
Sen have actually read that B is the gap.
looks
Susah
like
nih.
right.
Saya sih di C.
They've not particularly sprung that quickly. They've taken a moment or two, so you will have Mon yet. Very close by. The paranoid is really good. That
Nice flash
a bit
anjing.
closer. And
Wih,
look at the gap close
gila
from
eksekusi sih bersih
Played
anjing
into
anjing.
motion.
I mean, Monya was out as well here.
Gila, Jekan juga, apa tempo main Jekan sama utility back oh kan
Zekken just played in again. This guy
tempo yang mereka main tuh bersih banget anjing.
Beautiful Valorant right now.
Iya man, ini baru definisi Valorant anjing.
And rightly so. It looks like PRX are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
Sumpah ini bener-bener
Rounds now where B has
sirma kalau kata Valorant
pretty
dari
late on in
kemarin.
the half. Need to see a switch up here.
Omen flash, Jekan masuk.
Taking a divide, just looking to
Kena
try and
culik si monyet.
just yet.
Bombotnya dihancurin, dia langsung swing karena crosshair placement nggak di kepalanya, nggak diarahkan ke badannya si Zekan.
Alright, Forsaken good for it.
Okay.
Very good for it.
Alright,
Oh,
Gue ngerasa kalau si Forsaken duelist legit udah menang anjir.
he was pretty good for it.
Gak tau ya.
what's the money gonna be like? I'm kind of
Tuh satu. Terus yang membot
I mean,
Sen are great.
yeah, 3 people are going to be able to get a rifle.
pasti
here for
kejar,
PRX.
dia tembak.
Another round where Sentinels
Insane.
identify or seemingly have identified the gap here, the weakness.
Kenapa mereka kalau di rank mereka pasti nembak
Unfortunately,
Zekken
this is the
dulu
round
anjing,
where,
bombotnya dia
in the previous
ignore
round,
anjing.
Gak tau anjing, tapi kalau di turni bombotnya ditembak
Kalau di
dulu
turni
anjing.
bombotnya yang ditembak anjing.
Absorb one of these
Dari sini kita tahu aja kalau turni sama kompe lebih susah kompe
Got a
anjing.
little bit of resistance on the way in.
Asli gue pede banget kalau di rank udah dibunuh tuh Zekken anjing.
Nah, kalau di ring kepala kita udah pecah duluan tuh kalau gitu.
And Sen this time deciding to go towards that A site. First time
Ayo
around
guys,
seeing that
2100 orang masa nggak di like sih guys? Ayo di like guys.
Sen's gonna this time.
Kira kita solid, koleknya sulit guys.
CT clearing towards tree. It's pacey. Sen,
Bro,
PRX not here. Monye is
Oh look at, oh my god, oh my god.
But second again. His name just constantly up in
Second
lights.
just goes in, bro.
Iya, tapi karena dia tahu kalau backup dari temannya tuh bersih.
Iya maksudnya
Ya sayang.
gitu, cowok. It's like so consistent.
Making a 2v1, 10 just going around the world, leaving it all in for
Oke, 1v1. Menang nih, harusnya menang for second nih.
Pegang Zelsis.
has to try and dig him out of this spot, Lauren.
Let's go Zelsis.
Kalau soal 1v1, I think menang for second sih.
Easy Zelsis bro, easy bro.
Zelsis.
Look at the difference, bro.
Any of these corners could
Easy
contain
for
a threat.
easy for Daddy Zelsis.
Saken getting interested now. Spike back in hand in 30 seconds. Zelsis really toying with the timing here.
Let's.
For second ragu, cok.
And considering that cam check, that's maybe implying he lost track, but now springs the trap.
Kalau soal 1v1, Tin.
Gue tahu, cowok. Makanya gue jinx kan.
Oh iya, the jinx. I forget the jinx, man.
Gue udah tahu banget itu.
Martin jinx, bro.
Gue udah pede banget aja.
Utility behind it, but a beautiful Red Bull clutch here for Forsaken.
Yeah,
look at the crosshair placement anjing.
Look at Forsaken bro, it's like ya elah gitu.
Hey you cat, come here cat. Ayo keep ganggu your abang man.
For PRX to tie things up. Showstopper on the other side for Zekken. Monye does have his as well, but only a Guardian in hand for him. There's two Bulldogs to round this out. Talk about a little concerning in terms of the economy here. That is the knock-on effect.
There's a lot of pressure potentially on Monyet here if they do
Stop.
continue along this pathing.
Look at the adaptations as well from PRX on the minimap. Completely different setups here.
And that early flash kind of indicated they might want to follow this sort of route. So again, Sentinel's trying to keep PRX boxed in here, yeah.
The dog didn't see him.
Oh,
he still wins that!
Sassy with the shot, no
Now they
way.
respond, they know it's going to be towards A. You can see them trying to and get towards the site. And, oh, one on the other side, who comes out top? It's Zekken!
Hah?
Of course it
Kenapa bisa pelurunya gak lurus? Kebab gue sejam, cok. Cuma pesan kebab itu ya. Paling cepat kebab yang kalian bisa dapat ya. Itu cuman paling tidak setengah jam anjing. Paling cepat anjing. Man, Zekken is cooking anjing.
Does he decide to reveal where that plant is yet? Smoke gonna go up.
Oh my
mind games from Sen.
Jinx sih.
Look, they're pushing.
They're pushing the smoke.
There's two players. Ten stands
Astaga. Astaga. Oh no.
The kings of misdirection, Lauren.
Absolutely.
Bro,
you can see the pressure.
It's fucking.
Question marks over Tens.
Zekken is insane. And there's a guy called Tens anjing. Terus ada bocah aneh namanya Jelsis anjing. Orang-orang ini kenapa kayak sirkus jago banget anjing. Atau Brotot komedian jago. Ada nama laki-laki namanya Tens anjing. Terus muncul lagi seorang Zekken. Sesi mantan juara dunia. Don't cutie. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, Sesi man. Nice.
What is this team?
You can heal something as well.
He's back. Sitting pretty, but the Clutch King himself, John QT, ain't got it.
Nice. OTC. Enggak sih, tapi mereka bisa beli sih. No, jelasnya satu tim semua sentinel bisa beli full buy. Paling cuma Tenso nggak bisa full buy.
And when you think it's over, they go again. When you think, oh, that's gonna be it, they'll fall back, they'll play safe. No, they absolutely don't.
Beautifully done. The 11th hour of map 1 here.
Timeout.
Sentinels pump the brakes.
Gila, tapi mukanya si John Cutie sih menanis banget anjing. Kayak ancaman gitu, cok. Serem banget.
No matter anything.
Semua orang mukanya lu bilang serem anjir.
Tapi mukanya John Cutie tuh bener-bener kayak psikopat gitu, Cok. Lu kalau lihat lu kalau lihat eye stare-nya si siapa namanya si John Cutie itu kayak gak ada emotion anjing. Terus tatapan dia ke orang itu selalu kosong anjing.
Ya kan lagi main, Cok. Gua kalau main juga begitu mukanya.
Ada yang bilang kayak goblin, Cok. Nah, kamu main sama
Rico. Emosi kalau main anjir.
Give you goosebumps this all around.
It's map 1, man.
This is map 1 of the best of 5. This is just ridiculous. OT or map 1 win. That's it. That's it. We got
Kucing gua dua ganggu banget.
a decent-ish purchase, functional. 2 more seconds. I want OT.
Where are you?
I want to go the distance, but you know what? This game, I'm happy whichever way it goes. But for now, SEN take their time. An early test towards A, but no commitment, and a look back towards C. But there's players up here.
Ten's looking to get a little weird here potentially.
The back of the smoke. There we go.
Oh, gak naik dong.
He ult this early as well. I think it only caught one of them.
Duh, Mindfreak.
Mindfreak falls away. No, it caught both. Tell a lie. And no!
Nice, monyet.
Monyo win that fight.
Oh no, kena culik dua-duanya. Oh no. Di ulti lagi. Oh no, oke, something.
But it's something out of anyone. Why is it this man who could absolutely turn rounds around? Gonna take
Asa,
down
something.
Sassy wanted to avenge.
Keep
wasn't
doing
given
that.
the chance.
Tetap lakuin tuh. Bisa, something bisa.
And they're here now. They're ready for this. Forsaken in CT, joined by Device, still a Flash, the dog, and all of the good stuff. Something closing the gap. Oh, and Forsaken just walks in. Knocks down the door. The plant's in though. John QT and Sassy. He's seen both of them. Something. He's closing the gap. They're closing in. But the swing back. Sassy, John QT. They won the fight.
Nice.
Something.
Something, Cok. Ini something, Cok. Kemarin nothing, today something, bro.
He's up. He's out of his chair. And we are going on.
Nah, no way SEN showed that. What?
Bang, coba lo bayangin lo lagi turnamen dan penonton yang lo bilang penonton lo bilang bang musuhnya di A atau di kiri. Itu kan sering terjadi, guys. Makanya mereka dikasih headset. Ini headset yang dipakai mereka itu headset cancellation. Kedap suara luar tuh gak bisa masuk sama sekali. Terus di dalam lagi ada earbud untuk dengerin suara in-game dan comms gitu. Kayak gitu sistem headsetnya mereka gitu.
We're in OT, of course we are. Map 1, by the way. Just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, where have you been? But now I don't know where this goes. This is completely just, OT is its own creature itself.
Sure, Zekken knocking on the door of 30 now.
Oh, he's had a
having a beautiful map, yeah. Something really bubbling up. The last few rounds. Sentinel's back on the defense now.
Hey, but Tens has been no slouch either. Keep in mind, he's been getting a little warmer throughout this game.
Tapi tadi berkat something sih. Something culik Zekken kalau nggak salah.
Jelsis
ya. Abu culik Jelsis masuknya lagi oke dengan Phantom. Jantungnya nggak lupa dah. Jantung gue lagi berhenti, guys. Gue lagi nggak nafas nih. Gue yakin sekarang kalian semua nafasnya manual. Ya gak?
They get that trip down outside B. It was a late round piece. It's something here to try and destroy some of this utility and pull the rotation of SEN once again. Almost punished here. Zelsis. A little bit of damage, but no confirmation of anybody else here. And Sentinel still with 2 players over this side.
Hah?
It's only
Kenapa di masa masuk, Cok?
Tens being one of them. Zekken here, the heavy hitters, the big 2, the 1-2
What?
and there they go.
What the hell?
What the hell? What?
Bro.
What? Gila anjing, no way.
What is going on?
I don't know, gue gak tau apa yang terjadi. Tim cepat itu bener-bener gila semua anjing.
Lolos udah berapa kali?
Satu game ini 4 kali ada tuh. Agak sok si Tens ngasal lari, tapi yang Forsake yang siapa yang si ini ngasal masuk tadi sih. Ini hoki. Ini skill.
God. So good.
Wah, ini sih
I mean, again, I guess the MO there from Sentinels is just stop rotating.
something is something else aja sekarang.
Punish them a few times.
Kenapa dia lari masuk dalam keadaan ada wall viper keluar gitu kan, kena Odin, kena DK kan gila. Makin sekarang dong. Lalu lawannya Odin lagi.
We saw them struggle on this side a little more. What do they do with it now? Sen taking an air of caution. Rightly so. It's PRX on the other side.
Wow.
And that
Are we
three-play
really
stack
doing
is
this?
walking along QT. Are you ready for what's around that corner? Deep flash. Notes him, but doesn't know where. That's going to call back all eyes. It's a fight in spawn once again. The round that nearly kept PRX alive. Tens.
Oh no, kena.
Second on the farm again.
Oh,
The
trade.
headliners unable to stop succeeding. And now you look towards where they lean. Where do Sentinels take this?
Just play mindful, kid. You've got the paranoia to work with. Still 2 trips.
Okay,
Forsaken
bro.
live and kicking off each side. So the benefit of this utility is still here. How much of it gets removed here actually from Zekken?
The TP is obscene. He let.
Wait, what the fuck?
Do not let Zekken pass. You've got to know better. The man's a mechanical monster, and now it's justified.
Bisa gitu loh. Loh, how anjing?
Map 1.
Gue pengen liat POV-nya si siapa si Jalsis. Kok Jalsis Zekken.
Sentinels.
Wah, kalah dong beneran give first game. Kan semua main free gak salah, tapi Jalsis yang gila. Kok Jalsis Zekken yang gila, cok.
Bro, legit turned around. Unless we just survive, bro.
58 HP for the clutch. I don't think so sih, kalau nggak bisa sih. Oh, oke. Aduh, nice try banget anjing.
I see a world where Davai does that. Drit. Ulti. Seek them out.
Seek them out. Habis itu clutch. Tapi sayangnya itu nggak terjadi. Itu di universe lain mungkin terjadi, Tin. But not in ours anjing. Nih, John Cute itu nggak pernah senyum anjing.
Masih baru map pertama, coy.
Lihat apa nih? Oh.
If you're having Zekken putting up 32 kills, 10s on 25, you had those 8 first bloods, all of the good stuff. What?
Gue penasaran, Zekken sama Jalsis sebelumnya di tim mana ya? Zekken, let's see. Zekken is a new player, right? Baru kan? Tuh. Oh, dia dulu di X-Set, so. Terus masuk ke sempat main sama tim Baby Bay. Itu bercanda bukan? Baby Bay, Zekken, Voice, siapa ya? Cory, gue juga gak tahu. Sabroza, oke. Oh, ini event. I see, no wonder. Ini event.
Tiduran bentar lah.
Ya lu tiduran dulu. The Lil Bro Cup ini. Tim Zender. Tapi yang paling legit berarti di paling legit itu dia sebelumnya di accept. Accept 2-0-in. Tapi Zekken gak segacor dulu sih. Dia lebih gacor tahun ini anjing. Kalau kita lihat dari dia punya ini ya, Zekken selalu di bawah loh. Maksudnya kayak gak sampai segacor sekarang gitu. Tapi menang gitu timnya. Garcia accept. Enggak deh, emang oh anjing. Plus 20. Enggak deh, dia emang jago sih. Gue liat dari sini pun walaupun dia minusnya cuma walaupun dia di bawah tapi minusnya cuma -2, -3, -5, enggak sampai jauh banget gitu. Zone QT ya. Zone QT setahu udah tua banget. Zone QT age. 1998 berarti 25 tahun ya. Dan QT 25 tahun. Dulu dia ya kita lihat loh, sebelumnya dia main apa? Oh, Valorant dari 2020 ya. Gue baru ingat anjing. Moroccan Virtual Tournament. Oh enggak, dia dari dulu udah jago cuy. Lawan TSM 2-0. 2022. 2-0 juga TSM. Complexity Gaming 2-0. Oh iya deh, emang dia udah jago dari dulu cuy, cuman emang gak pernah di-pick aja gitu. Baru tahun ini diambil dia. Di SM Team Secret Makassar ya bang? Enggak Makassar juga sayang. Accept. Jelsis. Jelsis gimana sih tulisnya? Double L ya? Ya. Jelsis dulu di V1. Terus pernah masuk Sentinel. Oh iya kan dia sempat masuk Sentinel terus dikeluarin gak sih? Waktu main sama Shroud. Terus dikeluarin lagi. Jadi masukin lagi gitu. Dia masuk Cloud9. Dia masuk Cloud9 bareng sama si orang-orang yang si siapa sih rambut panjang juga yang suka teriak-teriak gitu. Terus masuk ke Sentinel lagi dia. Sentinel labil aja. Bro is good man. Muka Jelsis gitu dulunya. Oke, bentar lagi mulai kita. Match selanjutnya apa? Match selanjutnya kapan? Besok. Ini kan kelar BO3. BO3 besok tanggal 23 jam 11. Deper sekarang di mana? Tapi kalau lu dengar cerita Deper sih sedih sih. Gue ada dengar dia curhat gitu di stream. Terus dia sempat ngomong kayak gini. Dia lupa 2 tahun lalu atau setahun lalu, kayak 2 tahun lalu dia tiba-tiba disuruh ngumpul sama pemain-pemain, terus tiba-tiba coaching atau enggak siapanya gue lupa di Sentinel bilang sorry Deper kayak untuk kali ini kita nggak bisa mainin dulu, tapi kalau lu mau di Sentinel nggak apa-apa kok gitu. Dia bilang kayak gitu. Terus si Deper katanya sakit hati dengarnya gitu. Padahal Deper jago loh. BO5, ya BO5.
This roster just a few months ago, I believe. How different do they feel now?
BO5 ini.
The biggest thing, they're the same
3 skor
team
duluan.
identity they had back in December. They're a very scrappy, very aggressive, emotional team. They can throw us off, and I think against them,
kedua, gue lupa.
when you get punched, punch them back, and just stay steady going, even when they do some stuff that could shake you. The big thing is that the last time we played them, it was a
SN itu salah satu map terburuk ya Sentinel bisa PRX menang. Semoga ya.
So it's just a test for the guys to have the same resolve despite the context, and I think they're doing a great job. They're getting there, and a BO5 is a really nice opportunity to work on that.
Definitely, and eager to see more.
Joms kemana?
Let's get back into the game.
Joms. Yang kena penyakit mental tuh siapa guys? Gue lupa. Sensik beneran sick kan? Gue gak tau sick penjelasannya penuh itu gimana. Intinya Sensik kena penyakit mental, gangguan jiwa, terus kayak berulah. Kenapa? Bentar. Gue lagi keluarin isu. Intinya dia kena penyakit mental, itu kasian banget cuy, sampai kena tangkap polisi aja. Kalau Joms emang kurang guys, kalau Deper emang jago, Deper jago, Joms kurang. Shazam menurut gua udah terlalu outdated gitu. Shazam tuh apa yang bikin dia kalah tuh karena dia selalu memposisikan dia tuh lebih jago daripada siapapun, dan dia selalu ngeremehin pemain-pemain muda. Itu si Shazam. Kalau Deper sayangnya ke bawah suasananya, satu tim itu turun, performance juga turun gitu, termasuk Tens. Sik jago nih padahal. Mas sayangnya kena penyakit anjing. Jom jadi co-owner sekarang. Oh emang iya? Really?
This year, on maps where SEN play Jet instead of Raze, they are 1-7.
So that is really low in terms of the win rate. But it's also because they haven't put as much time into Ascent Icebox breaks bans, apart from Ascent, which they've normally floated. So this is kind of in the middle of the map pool, but another opportunity for Zekken to show up.
Yeah, thankfully, 2 of them already gone. So
yes.
That's the one good thing, is that PRX kind of helped them out a little bit. It's also the map, though, that I feel like there's the best chance for PRX to truly be dominant. I think they've got a really kooky comp. It's one that they have a lot of set executes that's really sort of cool for them to play around. And also, although it's been something that's floated, it hasn't actually gone very well for Sentinels at all.
Yeah.
I mean, is this where we feel like maybe PRX can level even the playing field here after, especially what happened on map 1?
Yeah, definitely. I think their players look hot, right? The fragging that you're seeing coming out of them is really strong. They're finding good timings and putting pressure on Sen. On a map where Sen look a little weaker, where Zekken's not going to be giving you as much star power, I think his opping is slight.
Dapper di Oxygen Esport padahal dihistorikan juara 1 Sobang, agak sayang dilepas. Ya gitulah kadang. Kenyataan dunia e-sport itu emang sepahit itu guys. Makanya gue udah bilang kayak kalau menjadi pro player itu 1 in a million, satu banding sejuta cuy. Susah banget. Mana juga ada anjing.
Hey guys, I'm here now with Coach Alex of PRX. So that was a really tough map. We saw the boys struggling for the first few rounds, and then around round 4 or round 5, I believe, things started to turn around and they started to pick up momentum. So what do they usually need to hear? What needs to happen, or what changed there that got the ball rolling?
I think Sentinel started really strong, you know, flawless as twice. So that was a problem for economy already.
Lu dukung PRX alasannya apa bang? Karena PRX itu dari Asia Pasifik guys. Satu-satunya yang di turnamen ini Asia Pasifik itu cuman Genji sama PRX sih. Cuman PRX itu ada 3 orang Indonesia gitu, dan gue pengen lihat orang Indonesia kayak orang tuh kayak 3 orang Indonesia coy, juara 1 dunia loh kayak gitu. Bodo amat dengan timnya dari Singapura, Malaysia gitu. Ya intinya kan pemainnya dari Indonesia gitu. 3 pemain Indonesia, 1 Bali, 1 Depok, 1 Bogor. Kan masih main, gue yakin itu kan anak kesayangan Sentinel cok.
But the way that the Geckos played, it's basically a second duelist anyway. The way that something's going to be roaming the map, causing problems with the operator, and other than that, it's not really too crazy over on the Sentinel.
Si Monyet sama siapa emang Indo? Monyet, Forsaken sama Mindfreak. Masa lu selama ini nonton turnamen gak tahu mereka dari mana sih? Maksudnya kayak sebagai pendukung PRX, atau lu emang sebelumnya belum pernah dukung PRX itu, maksudnya dukung yang lain. Karena at least ya gini loh, ini kan menurut pandangan sendiri, pandangan gue sendiri ya. Selain gak cuma mengharumkan nama Indonesia, Jason Bogor katanya. Kan Bogor deh. Gak cuma mengharumkan nama Indonesia, setidaknya kita ngerubah prospek sama pandangan luar negeri terhadap orang Indonesia gitu. Kan kita selalu dianggap negara third world country. Yang penting negara yang paling gak penting lah di mata mereka gitu.
I mean, I still feel like this should lean in favor of PRX. I think they found success that's really going to reward them versus Sentinels, but the switch up here leans towards Sentinels.
Gue nggak terlalu loyal sama negara sendiri. Gue as long gue masih tinggal sini ya, gue bakal ya. You know, dukung negara aku dengan cara aku sendiri gitu. Kalau aku cuma bisa di e-sport ya aku di e-sport gitu. Kecuali gue nggak tinggal di negara Indonesia. Pistolnya Sentinel kuat bangsat. Ya kan aku udah bilang, selain dari timnya Singapura Malaysia, ya penting pemainnya. 3 pemain Indonesia cok.
And I wait with bated breath, Mike. This game feels like I'm not sure how this shakes down on this map.
Jelsi sih pistolnya gila ya. Coba. Klasiknya Jelsi Sultan, sumpah. Dari tadi anjing, kok nggak pernah stop killing with the klasik anjing.
He gets to every pistol round.
Kemarin 4 lagi.
Only going to be the one to work with here. Tens force back early.
Gue baru kena Valo di akhir 2003. Sih.
Might just try and
Kalau gitu sih nggak heran sih. 2003 akhir sih masih hitungnya masih baru sih. Intinya tim Indonesia yang masuk franchise itu tim yang kayak anggapannya MPL ya. Ada MDL, MPL. Nah MPL itu franchise-nya di sini. MDL itu VCL ya. Sekarang kita lagi nonton anggapannya MPL. Kalau gue kasih perumpamaan dari Mobile Legends ya. Kalau gue yakin lu pasti ada ngerti Mobile Legends gitu. Nah tim Indonesia cuma ada satu yaitu ARK gitu. Tapi kalau ngomong pemain di mana-mana Indonesia tuh ada banyak gitu. Gak banyak sih, paling cuma di kalau nggak di ARK sendiri ya PRX itu. GE siapa? Oh GE ya, Blaze King. Sorry guys. Iwan benar si ex Kuret. It's always Jekan. Benar, VCT itu M seriesnya benar. Terus kita ada VCL itu yang satu lagi yang dibawa M series. M series sama MPL beda ya? Kayak M series itu yang champion deh. Sekarang kita lagi VC. Ya berarti benar, berarti champion cok. Belum guys. M series itu champion bisa di November kalau Oktober. Jadi gini, VCT itu ada terbagi 3 lagi ya. Sekarang kan Madrid, next Shanghai, nextnya lagi champion. Champion itu biasa prize pool lebih besar lagi gitu. Ini MPL, terus nextnya tuh M Series. Ya, mungkin gitu bener sih kalau salah.
All this attention towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye on that spike. When I see that start moving, then I start paying more attention. But something, I'm going to try and build control towards 3, at least kind of test what's on the other side, keep them present.
Kemarin sempat pas MPL gue sempat datang nonton ke stage-nya. Gue di invite, gue duduk di paling depan. Waktu itu bareng sama Revorsi sama Ali. I see. Gue baru ngerti Mobile Legends fun fact karena waktu semenjak masuk ARK kan gue sempat di invite beberapa kali ke nice one stage-nya MPL. Saat itu gue nontonnya El Clasico kalau nggak salah, EVOS lawan ARK, dan saat itu ARK comeback karena Skylark pakai apa sih yang karakter pundaknya ada monyet itu, nge-flank terus maju sendiri terus menang. Ya, I think Claude aku lupa namanya tuh.
Gua kan di ML top global.
Lu mah bakat di semua game anjing Tin. Woi, Jekan got 2 bro. And got 1.
Time's gone. It's everybody falling except Monyet here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge. That's 2 in hand. Do they can keep them? No, Monyet can at least deny.
Lu bayangin aja abis map ini kalau misalnya SEN menang, it's split.
I mean, light shield and a rifle available for a couple of members here, but utility going to suffer as a byproduct of that.
Nggak tau ya. Harusnya enggak ya.
Find something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot.
Ini gue punya feeling kalau Alex tempernya makin lama makin lepas ya. Monitor itu dulunya meretak anjing dibikinnya. Tadi siapa menatin?
Sentinel.
Oh no.
Feeling himself after map 1. It's time to start seeing what PRX can do. The purchase in the hand, we can see if Tens can get away with his life. No, he cannot. Monyet gonna put him away. Second gonna try and pick up the slack a little there. Spike en route, looking to be planted.
They
got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action, though. They know he's close by, but can't do much to this
Zekken tuh gila ya.
positioning as it stands. And there's the swing! And there's the punish! This guy is just something else!
This is so sad,
Sassy
bro.
clearing the back lines. And what a sweep fight.
Gila.
Beautiful from Zekken and Sassy somehow.
Oh, cuma pasang kebab sekecil ini guys.
I guess lined up in front of Jen here.
1 jam anjing.
Lu bayar berapa?
Murah sih, cuman 40.000 sih.
Apa 40?
Dua tapi satu cuman 15.000 kena ongkir abi.
Yeah, makes sense lah.
Early timeout, Mike. You spoke about it on map
Okay lah.
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mute your mic.
No.
No.
We can pick up later. Yeah, early timeout for PRX, and again maybe an indicator of these sorts of.
Biasa kalau gue mau pesennya besar guys ya, itu harganya 40.000. Tapi guys dagingnya luar biasa besarnya, isinya full anjing. Satu gigitan itu, yang penting kayak kemarin gue pegang kayak gini. Ini 15.000.
Like your mind positioning not a strong point. Exactly. It's not when you go brilliant. You know, it's the split of there. You know, or maybe even some. It's not like that. It's not into that I guess cusp. So this was a decent opportunity for PRX.
And I know Josh was hitting this quite hard on the desk. Obviously 1 and 7 on maps that.
Oke lah.
Played yet.
Enak sih. Ya, maksudnya nggak rugi lah dari ada harga deh kalau itu.
Struggle with the Jet composition. If he's starting 9 and 1.
Not bad.
You are gleaming.
Yeah. Might be a bit screwed going forward, but I mean, Monyet doing quite nicely on the other side too. 5-3, not exactly as much of a highlight in that regard, but not exactly.
Ya, yang isi full daging tuh, itu orang Turki yang masak. Gue pernah kesana makan, lucu orang Turkinya.
See if they get their heads in the game here. Sentinels playing in Zekken again. They are trying to prop this man up, and rightly so. The paranoia being considered to be sent down. Be Monyet on the receiving end.
Segitu cukup buat 6 BO5, enggak habis. Mungkin gue bakal pesan kebab lagi nanti.
And something trying to find some space on shore, but Sentinel's looking to re-clear here.
I don't know.
Clear, I should say. Something with the close
Whoa.
What is that?
Oh, Monyet that's one.
PRX, the second you think they're out of it, they're back in, but Sassy trying to slow down the pace a little. Carve out some control. Hunter's Fury instantly invested. Trying to do some serious damage. Divide gonna fall. Recovered weapons in hand though. And the plant to boot. What can Sassy and John QT do? Thrash back underway. Struggling on the steps, doesn't have legs. It's tricky.
Tapi gue emang lagi addicted makan kebab sih. Anjay, main freak dingin bos. No respect man. That's good one man.
It's in their blood, Lauren.
Oh, ini sih gila sih itu.
I mean, hitting kind of like Zekken's classic, to be honest, just full sprinting.
Anjay dingin sih. Kalau di kelas VCT sih, itu. Alek kalau senyum tuh. Alek kalau udah senyum itu tandanya udah bagus Tin. Kemarin tuh Alek sampai senyum waktu si main freak clutch anjing lucu banget. Oh no, baru menang langsung kena kayak gitu dong anjing. Tense kentot. Astaga Zekken dong. Alek senyum-senyum baik. Habis senyum terbit lah marah lagi guys. Lihat lah habis nih. Maka kena marah lagi. Pasti kayak gitu.
2v5 now.
Pasti nanti kayak kontol kalian ngapain?
Sentinel's not giving too much away. Zelsis just playing spoiler almost here. Slowing down Mind Freak's progress.
Yeah, Sentinels are
Kenapa tiba-tiba?
Sorry
guys. Jadi itu saya emang kadang suka buffering sendiri.
Considering how volatile the last couple of rounds have been, I think just finding stability is key.
A breather.
Apa lagi? Halo? Kita pindah YouTube guys. Ya, kita milih itu pertama guys. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Sentinels.
Too far though, because there is still.
Oh enggak, gue juga nge-lag bro.
Oh emang semuanya nge-lag guys. Oh YouTube juga sama. Ay kecewa, astaga.
Device lost.
30 seconds left.
Make something
And
of it.
a good QT's position by the fact that utility
Lo.
turning off and on.
Kecewa. Kayak mana ini VCT mahal-mahal tapi kayak gini kualitas streamnya.
The previous round, right? Let's take mid away from them.
Kalau gitu kita nonton yang ditusnya ya guys.
It's like your tens, like your seconds.
Tuh semuanya udah pada ini.
Bro, Zekan is locked in.
Zekan dari kemarin lock-in aja, tapi sempat kalah sih. Ya.
Sempet cupu yang loncat ya.
Itu yang kita nonton, Din. Aku lupa lawan siapa itu.
I don't doubt it in his hands. But is it the solution?
Pasti pakai IndiHome anjing. Yakin gua.
Sen's looking to get interested again. This time from short, trying to play.
Nice shot.
Not going to happen here. Something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another.
Something suka pakai OP ya. Mau karakter apa dia pakai tetap pakai OP, Cok.
Probably rightly so. Wasn't just one in middle, there was three.
One yet. Potential to cause some issues for main here as well. Retrieve the orb and almost bait Sen out a little bit because these Elses and Sen's looking for the clearance, but elsewhere Mindfreak finds an opener. Sassy will fall.
Nah kayak gitu, Stin. POV kita kalau pakai Odin tuh kayak Sassy. Kayak gitu, Din. Kita kalau pakai Odin tuh kayak gitu anjing.
Straight towards CT.
I mean, with PRX you can never doubt things like that. But he comes back
Oh, Mindfreak, nice.
Instead, screw CT. I'm going market. I'm going to take the fight.
Texture vs Zekan siapa yang menjago texture no cap anjing.
And still with that middle control, look at his positioning from Monyet. The backline threat. Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Ya, Zekan is good. Mereka well performing sih di sini.
See the scope. That's a prize possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. It's like a tower defense game at the end.
Gitu lah. POV kita pakai POV kita pakai Odin tuh sama kayak lihat Sentinel pakai Odin. Tapi kalau lihat musuh pakai Odin tuh kayak waktu PRX pakai Odin kayak gitu.
You can see Sentinel's toying with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player there. Kind of the emphasis
semua. Kalau gitu PRX juga gay bangsat orang yang sering pakai Odin tuh sebenarnya PRX anjing.
It's just not tangible or feasible to do so. And a trade back and
Gue jadi keinget dulu CS meta Negev yang masih OP masih mahal nih.
Has to finally respect it on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge. And they're actually going back in. Divide going to put down Zelsis. Second trying to toy with them, trying to draw them into a fight, but they're not having any of it. Why would they? Ten's not getting played either here. Zekan though isolating Divide. And now they're in problems. Monyet has to give away the game really here. Has to fall away.
They actually get the res. Somehow.
How the hell did they get the res onto that?
Somehow Sentinel's
Iya di situasi gitu lu bisa revive sih gila ya.
Saya aja sih si monyet central cuma risky anjir.
Iya.
Bizarre. Mindfreak figuring out where all the utils on B though.
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted here. The nose nearby.
I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
Oh gak sih, gue lebih gak sabar di scene Valorant tuh. Yang bikin gue gak sabar tuh kayak siapa bakal the next player yang bakal membanggakan Indonesia lagi gitu. Pasti ada lagi guys, yakin gue. Generasi ke generasi pasti muncul yang baru cuy. Luar negerinya banyak banget, tiba-tiba ada Karon gitu.
Sentinel's not getting the play and a great read from Monyet. Predicting Zelsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now.
Nice.
Finding Zelsis. Trying to allow safe passage
Top 5 player menurut sekarang siapa? Susah kalau ngomong top 5. Aku juga bingung sih sebenarnya.
Running him down.
They're hunting him down. Silence. Gonna think better of doing more of that potentially. Got a bit of cash to play with, but not.
Karena di mata gue sekarang orang-orang ini jago banget tuh. Ya, gue nanti mau bikin top 3. Nanti orang-orang top 3 bisa juga kalah sama orang-orang yang gak di rate gitu. Ada angin-anginannya ada angin-anginannya gitu. Tapi menurut gue sih pemain nomor 1 sekarang ya, untuk sekarang ya, Exter salah satunya. Terus Zekan,
really bizarre to see that exchange, but that whole time Mindfreak
Terus BGVC, kalau gak BGVC mini
looks
bu.
like PRX are willing to stack up and fight for A main, and maybe Sentinels are thinking there's going to be
Demon One kali ini kok gue gak masukin karena dia lagi bad performance banget kemarin. Itu ya makanya energi kalah cuk. Aspas juga sama aja, Leviathan juga jelek banget mainnya. John Cutie, salah satu juga itu mungkin top 5 gue. Naret kan, Naret oke lah, Naret sakit gitu. Naret jago dari Carmine Corps kan, iya salah satu juga itu. Aspas salah tim ya anjing kerap. Tapi kan Aspas kalau nggak keluar juga susah. Lu tahu sendiri Aspas lagi ada masalah internal bersama tim bareng sama teammate-nya. Kayak dia slack sama teammate-nya gitu guys. Nih.
Yes. As we enter round 9. The TP4 Divide, the only ultimate on the entire board.
Yes. Emprise.
Repeat, but this time it's
sama.
Feeling a little more invested here from PRX, to be honest, and it being the operator on the other side.
Sinet, aduh, Sinet mah saat itu aja sebenarnya. Sekarang mah kayak ngomong kayak kalau ngomong biasa mah biasa aja Sinet tuh. Oke, ini agak sedikit ngotor sih.
Do you know what? Love to watch that one back. Tens can't get the round back. Mindfreak was already watching for it. The gates are open on A. This has been a mistake and a half towards that A site. Something going wrong. That reveal just completely annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start.
Dia main Mindfreak ini. Pedes anjing Mindfreak di sini.
Absolutely.
Lu nyangka nggak Genji ke final? Sebenarnya nyangka sih. Cuma berusaha pengen ngejinx Genji kalah anjing udah. Atau mereka masuk ke grand final, mereka secure the slot anjing.
Is dependent on the knife or some sort of contact there. Because Zekken's kind of half in. Zelsis, like I said, is out in the middle of nowhere.
Once that initial domino fell, it was, you know, as expected. And look what it's done to Sentinel.
Aspas kan sebelumnya di laut, cok.
The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again, an outplay. PRX are reading this. They've started to really get a grip. This round isn't so much of a big deal considering the purchase. It will take the scoreline further away from Sentinels, but still. Again, PRX showing some real viability of dealing with this A presence, that pressure towards main. Tens, you got some magic for me here. Not quite on the second. I'll always give it a second of down.
Iya, mana lah jago cuy. Iya itu waktu saat itu emang karakternya overpower cuy. Holding angle tembak kepala. Jujur ya ngomong secara mekanik ya. Iya gak ada mekanik cok. Iya ada aim tapi gak ada mekanik cuy. Dibanding sama pemain zaman sekarang cuy. Makanya menurut gua ambil dia tuh agak sedikit rugi cok. Masih zaman ambil dia. Mahal lagi.
Keep 4 alive here for PRX. They find their 6th. Starting to hit a groove now for without a response from Sentinels.
Are we going to see those last 2 rounds come in from Sen?
Another miracle comeback and a half to tie things up.
Hey, if I get more
Such a
of
tight
that
game.
you know what I mean? I'm fine with
Ya anjing dari tadi 66, 57.
I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Now, I want to see the adjustment, because it looks like PRX have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this
They can't play it
paranoia play. Yeah, maybe a flash over the top, though, from Zelsis. Let's see where he's positioned.
Okay, is that gonna do?
Simple gak akan pernah masuk pro Valo karena Simple gak gitu suka main Valo.
Okay, but I wouldn't. Does Zelsis get to keep his life? There's a lot of question marks about this one. The Paranoia SEN, they're trying to stall this out. The Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now depleted. Zekken gonna find the punish on towards short, and Ten's getting curious, going for a walk. They have no idea Tens is there.
Bener Tin. Bener Tin, 6 Tin.
Making a massive hit for Sen. And maybe looking like we're on for.
Kalau misalnya skornya sama Tin, susah cuy. Sentinel bisa bakal unggul cuy. Look at Zekken anjing, 15-6 anjing. Look at siapa dulu si ini.
Hunter's Fury can do so much damage.
Oh.
Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, feels like PRX are a little offbeat, behind the curve almost. I mean, the mosh pit lands in front of the door. I'm not even sure who takes first contact here on the side of SEN, but with that utility coming out, you think PRX...
Astaga, ini tolonglah touch ini. Bukan touch ini dari pihak ini nih.
Dari situnya langsung. Kalau nge-lag.
PRX are going to explode.
FFF.
Just like Mind Freak here.
Left in tatters.
Tolonglah VCT. Price pool bisa 250.000 USD anjing. Loh.
Dive through heaven and got away with it. Device still alive. It's a 3v2. Lockdown comes in. The spike is left in a disastrous position, Mike.
Yeah, SEN should be able
Ya
to
ini
secure this.
quality-nya turun, mereka pakai backup PC. Ini pakai backup PC mereka ini. Gak jelas emang VCT 250.000 USD tapi gak bisa menjaga kualitas streamnya. Quality-nya sekarang jadi buram-buram gitu anjing karena mereka ganti PC cepet ya. Ganti PC.
Ganti connection gak sih?
Ganti connection. Kalau ganti connection pasti streamnya mati duluan, Tin. Mereka udah kasih tinggal backup, tinggal langsung pindahin gitu tadi. Makanya tadi gue sempat disuruh refresh karena mereka ganti encodernya. PRX beli Exer, menarik sih. Tapi nggak mungkin. Itu bakal menjadi anak kesayangannya Genji.
If John QT falls, this is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to play this so perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT falls, it's game on. Maybe Forsaken finds something, but the turn of attention is going to be now. The penny's dropped. He's lost it. He couldn't do any more. Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output in the hardest of situations. A 1v3.
Oh, susah.
It's all like
bener, Tin. Bener kata lu, Tin. 6-6, Tin. 6-6 anjing.
Here from Sentinels to close things out. A tied half when they're staring down the barrel of an 8-4. Mind Freak unfortunately caught off guard here.
Ini ya kalau misalnya Sentinel menang map 2 terus Sentinel menang map 3 lagi 3-0 hari ini kita tidur cepat sumpah.
A little wild. But still 6-6. What a fantastic start.
Gue punya feeling hari ini kita tidur cepat sumpah. Tidur cepat dengan tidak tenang gitu. Asuna and Wardell. Asuna sih susah lah. Wardell sih wash.
Guys, I've heard that you're doing some vertical stream. How is the experience going here?
Oh, it's a long experience, obviously, because we're vertical.
Gue pengen juga di invite ke sana gitu. Terus streaming untuk di channel gue bareng sama viewers gue, tapi gue di posisi di sana gitu.
Pablo Caralho, gitu ya.
Make some noise. Love it. What about you?
It's been a blast. It's very casual. We have kind of watch party vibes, so we've been having a lot of fun the entire time. And we have a lot of amazing guests that are popping in and out all of the time, so we've been having so much fun.
Oh wait, mereka vertical stream. Mereka stream di mana vertical TikTok? No? YouTube. YouTube live. Wait, what? No, I don't think so.
Vertical stream mana lagi?
Lu tau gak sekarang YouTube bisa vertical stream? Sih bener, Tin. Beneran, ya bener guys. Ada di YouTube. Gue baru tahu cuy. 498 views. Ada dua, satu vertical, satu landscape, man. They double stream the things, bro.
I'm going 3-1 Sentinels.
I'm going 3-2.
Ini sedih sih kalau 3-0 asli.
Wah, sumpah kalau 3-0 menurut gue sih PRX having underperformance sih.
PRX has to win this map.
How's it going?
Harus sih sebenarnya.
When does the audio come back in? If I just said that.
Mending kita main pogo ya.
But no, great to check in with everyone here. I think all of you at home as well hopefully can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People really heating up to this game, and rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. close first map, second already looking good. PRX keeping this within touching.
Ada yang main Pogo gak? Hari ini gue dapat 4 crowdan guys.
Finding those solutions late, somewhat like map 1. Does it follow that path again? SEN now on the attack, PRX on the defense.
Big gap left open here by PRX towards 8. It's only Monyet really shouldering tree. Smoke will confirm the knife, the second layer to this, and that will call rotation in motion. It's very early, actually, sorry, a very late drop to come through and clear short here, and Monyet punished on the back of it.
Lu sendiri nanti pistolannya si Sentinel.
Flying back in here.
Mereka bersih banget sih. This is the only team yang bisa bantai Genji menurut gue.
Getting ready with a high flash, trying to counter the Dizzy. Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go. Not going to be able to get to use it this time. Forsaken the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on.
Nice.
They're clearing the site. Second, how much can one man do? Not enough.
Gak mungkin gak sih? Gak mungkin gak sih?
He's got a clutch up.
Gak mungkin gak sih?
Another 1v1.
Gak mungkin gak sih anjing? Dia bahkan gak pakai turretin. Bro doesn't even use the turret anjing. Dia pakai MD anjing. Dia tahu MD lebih tajam daripada turret anjing. Kalau gue di situasi itu, gue taruh turret dulu anjing. Oh enggak. Turretnya masih belum nyalatin ya. Gak heran. Aduh bang, John Cutie senyum dong. Dari kemarin loh gue dia gak pernah senyum kayak gini. Bro is emotionless aja, sumpah si John Cutie itu gak pernah ada emosi jadi muka dia aja. Marah kagak, sedih kagak, senang kagak. Wow, what happened? Kenapa tiba-tiba keculik? Jujur ya, dari kita nonton 2 udah berarti udah 4. Kok berapa round ya? Udah banyak ini. 4 pistol round. Udah 4 pistol round. Sentinel belum pernah kalah 1 pistol round loh. Dari attacking defending pistol sampai sekarang tadi ini attacking defending juga pistol. Gak ada kalah cuy. Sentinel masih pemegang 100% win rate pistol round.
I come back to that same thing earlier. This is the performance you want from Zekken on the weaker side of the Sentinels map pool.
And that's scary,
with these compositions, yeah.
You might have thought you had a window coming into a map when he's not on, that raise, when he's a little out of.
Terus ini mapiknya saya PRX juga.
I mean, coming back swinging from what felt like a rough day in the last series they
played. Oh, tadi sempat kalah sekali ya?
The series was very uncharacteristic. It's been all gas, no breaks for him so far here in Madrid.
Oh iya, tadi kalah juga ya di.
And a re-hit gonna come through. Monyet needs to be. Yeah, that's not good enough. Getting so invested.
Oh no, bayangin lu bypass lu kena culik sama Stinger. Sakit hati sih.
On the rifle round.
A mistake made there for him. He's gonna be kicking himself because that's an upgrade to hand as well. That's gonna be brought right on through. And something getting curious in middle. See, John QT's position is perfect. They are ready on every single lane. The PRX
Astaga, kepancing dong, keluar dong.
Looking like they almost have like a wall hack in this. Like they've read them so damn well.
Astaga, kebaca semua. Gila itu bacanya seekernya. Zekken tahu, Zekken nahan. Dia cuma mau tes kayak yang di orangnya jaga Asher bakal nge-push gak, beneran di-push. Habis Asher keculik kan yang di mid pasti gak expect. Si siapa something berharap untuk biar bisa nge-threat ke Manfred. Taunya ada fans di sana lagi nahan anjing. Man itu sih namanya kebaca guys ya. Nggak kalah kebaca aja itu. Emang menang mereka nih sebenarnya. Lihat Jason. Enteng banget ngekillnya.
They're laughing, right? They've had everything they want and just those individual fights.
Defender emang kadang harus nge-pick guys. Kita nggak bisa suruh mereka diam doang. Karena harus cari info. Ini beda kelas, beda sama kompe. Ada momen emang harus nahan, ada momen harus nge-push. Tapi kata gue sih Aaron terlalu
financially.
Ini menurut gue ini agak sedikit terlalu polos musuhnya dari MN. Kalau short wajar aja karena mau ngecek mid. Karena tadi mid gak ada yang cek. Mid ada sih ini si siapa namanya? Si something.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Triddle play.
The classic Triddle.
Classic
look.
Triddle.
Shit, they're good. Okay, PRX, you gotta get a little
Apa
something
yang, oh gue udah ngerti. Apa yang bikin main freak ngepick tuh karena something dari mid. Something pasti bilang ke Inyo kayak mid kosong karena emang dari POV dia kosong gitu. Makanya si Aaron ngepick ke short mau cek lu make sure apakah bener. Kalau ada pun 1v1 isolation tapi nggak dapat dan kecuali juga si Ilya. Kecuali. Gue udah bilang ke kalian cuy, temponya mereka main tuh beda. Sentinel tuh mainan pelan banget, tapi pasti.
Also noted the player and market there. The plant looking unfazed. I don't think there's going to be much to challenge. This round wasn't really going to be the highlight one. Managed to get that rifle, I think, off the body of Forsaken, so that's still in play, but what else can they achieve with this? Monyet, yes, a little bit deeper in, but...
Decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. The Sentinels looking to play very active here, and this mid coming through.
He's so clean with it.
Hands bersih banget tembak sumpah.
You gotta feel like that seals the deal on this round. Monyet will find a consolation.
Get out. Oh, caught in the heels. Devi looking to do some damage. Oh,
Hands sih bersih banget tembakan dia sumpah.
Double digits found. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that's 6-6.
Udah disakitin cewek, disakitin PRX emang ekspektasi. Aja ide lu sedih amat aja. Gak apa-apa, sekarang waktunya fokus diri sendiri. Jack kan pinter banget. Dia aja masih sempat updraft cuman buat ngecek di marketnya ada orang nggak. Tuh PRX udah pusing tuh.
PRX a breather here because this is the one you really want to see them make a stand. But just look at the funds.
Yeah, look at the
I mean, Sentinels, already it's 7k, 5k, 7k stacked up. One off the
lockdown. Aku kangen Jing.
The Blade Storm, the TP, and the Null Command. I mean, even here, this is
SEN
absolutely.
strateginya bagus banget aja. Ya kayak lagi main. Kayak liat orang lagi main turnamen CS. Pelan banget tempoknya, slow tempo but sure. Kata lo PRX mistiknya di mana, Fur? Lebih ke ini sih, kena counter start sama beberapa momen gak ada disiplinnya lagi. Ini kalah cuma gara-gara kebaca strateginya guys. Susah nih. Kalau udah kebaca tuh kalian mau kemana, kalian mau ngapain juga udah dibaca gitu. Kayak gue udah tahu cara counter kalian nggak boleh bisa apa-apa gitu. Kalau udah counter start satu-satunya harapan lu bisa harapin tuh cuman kayak hoki gitu, udah doang. Timing dan hoki gitu. Kan analis itu penting. Nih, jangan tunggu.
Still gonna catch something.
I mean, the time is just a little bit
Bentar, itu gimana tembaknya Free Fire anjing?
Zekan's allowed to reset.
Jago banget bangsat.
Oh, does Forsaken go fact finding? Another bite. And this is looking like it's a trap waiting at shoulder. He's got to be careful. Does he get away? Gonna pop the ult? Are they gonna just go off this? I think they are. There is another player on the side, but look at that!
Oh.
Sassy's caught him. Do they know?
Kena recon atau gimana?
They absolutely don't. There's still a chance. Can he hold this together?
More uncomfortable. I'm not sure how much got invested, but Sassy creeping closer and closer here.
Udah guys. OBS kentot anjing.
Oh, round win, go away. Okay. All good. No one else
saving
close.
grace.
Yeah, it's and that's
Balik kalah anjing. Sorry guys. Emang OBS-nya emang kadang nggak jelas.
Sentinels have looked so dominant here. This is scary for the map pool. This changes
I thought actually got caught on the utility here, but
Oh, hoki anjing itu bisa kena anjing.
swings as it ends at this second kill.
Oh.
Buta masih bisa bunuh loh.
Outrageous from the other end.
Yeah,
but,
it did.
I mean, that makes it even worse then. Zekken plays the timing perfectly here to catch something to open that round up. Not yet. Doesn't catch Celsius.
Revealing area.
Actually, that should just be the green light for Sentinels to hit
Yeah.
B here, yeah.
So much util, so much seen.
Has to anchor.
Good luck.
He's committed as well.
Gonna spot a couple players here. They're gonna know there's at least two towards CT early. Ult gonna come through, TP taken. Dizzy's gonna be sent. Zekken's still alive and breathing, but gotta move. Can't make it worth it this
Oh,
time.
itu baru make sense. Kalau masih bisa bunuh sih. Oh,
There's the answer right back. Tens and John QT in unison. Still a problem on the site though. Can Tens get out? He's got his TP. He's been caught. Monyet with a critical kill. Gonna send the showstopper down. Paint shell to follow, but it's the spike being left there. They're gonna invest the lockdown.
Tapi mereka nggak ada smoker, jadi sama aja dong.
For that spike and get it in
Loh.
hand. Execution. John QT on the drive-by. They're trying to stand and fight, but they can't deal with John QT.
Gak bisa guys, ini rapi banget anjing mereka mainnya bangsat. Gue penasaran sama yang awal, kok bisa dulu kecuali tadi. Observernya kurang nih anjing. Ada momen penting observer tuh selalu gak ada anjing. Satu.
Like you said, execution style. It's just beautiful to watch. Mind Freak, he said initially, looked like he was going to have to solo anchor this.
Guys, gue punya feeling kita hari ini tidur cepat sih. Jam 1 kayak kita udah tidur deh.
Last purchase does
Sambil nangis, sedih banget anjing.
Sentinels. I don't know, but Monyet's 33 HP already.
Yeah, and again, so much shown early on. They're just going to continue this warpath straight towards the A site.
Mind Freak has to dump everything at the front door to try and slow things down, but it does nothing.
No. Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now.
Bi, temanku dapat 71 gold.
Thinking about something, but decides against it.
Flash in maybe from Zelsis, but he's got no flashes left.
It's a fight on three fronts here. CT, you got Tree, and you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away for
Bisa temen gue dapat 71 golden nih.
Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken still fighting. Still trying to do it. This is going to be on Tens. You've got to see Sussy buy time. He's got to try and play this fight. Oh, and he plays so well. And they have no idea about Tens. Now it's his time to shine. 13. Sen claim map 2.
A photo finish here, clinical from Tens.
Bro being tense. Bro think he's tense, bro. Bro kira dia tense anjing.
What a showing. You thought this was a weakness. You thought this was your big chance. Not yet. And now on the horizon, Mike. Split. Horrifying prospect. This is now an uphill battle, and I want to watch it all.
Gila anjing. Gue penasaran tembakan Tens tadi. Gue sempat klip tadi. Bentar, gue mau lihat tembakan si Tens tadi. Yang awal kok Sesi dapat satu. Sesi, astaga, Sesi di connect. Mantap. Mantap. Astaga. Cuk, ini dua orang gila anjing. Sumpah. Itu gila banget loh, sumpah. Ini gila banget loh. Game 3 PRX dihantui 2-0 anjing. Iya, cok, sumpah. Serem banget. Sama, tapi gue nggak expect ya, maksudnya Sentinel tuh hari ini mainnya lebih rapi dibanding sama lawan Genji, cok. Kita nonton lagi, kita cek lagi VLR-nya waktu yang kemarin.
Yuki Kimahara memberikan 5 koin. PRX melewatkan kesempatan bagus buat dapat satu map karena map selanjutnya map terkuatnya Sen.
Split kan, iya makanya. Split itu map terkuatnya si Sentinel, cok. Bentar, match kemarin Genji. Map pertama dimenangkan sama Genji. 13-5, cukup kebantai sih. Ini skornya cukup kebantai dengan Munchkin, Meteor. Dengan karya begini sih gila ya. Terus Lotus 7-13 juga menang jauh ya. Zekan 23 kill, tapi The Breeze anjing. Tapi map ketiga sih sampah banget ya. Lu bayangin lu dibantai Genji. Genji sih emang rapi banget bangsat. 19-9, 15-8, 13-5, 13-9. Sedangkan Tan cuma 4-5-7-9. Cuma sesi sama 15 anjing. Genji ya. Itu udah anggapan isinya tuh 5 cheater anjing. Coba. Jago banget anjing. Gue pengen lihat Sentinel punya ini, punya map pick. Bukan Sentinel ini, Sentinel. Lah kenapa nih? Lah kenapa nih? Dia bubar. Lah, gue bisa masuk ke sini tapi gue bisa masuk ke sana. Udah deh, dari PRX deh, gue cek dulu map-picknya. Besok SEN Grand Final. Iya kali gue ngemis Grand Final, cok. Itu udah sesuatu yang gue gak bakal bisa. Astaga. 33% dong, guys. Tadi SEN tuh 100% loh. Tapi lawan Sentinel kalah loh. Kalahnya cukup jelek loh, 13-7 anjing. Sentinel punya split setelah katanya bagus banget. Wah ini sih gue cuma bisa bilang dua kata ke PRX yang good luck anjing. Susah sih. Terus untuk bisa counter si Genji emang sebenarnya Sentinel sendiri sih. Kalau suruh PRX main menurut gue PRX gak bisa menangin. Genji sulit banget. Sentinel 68% dari berapa game tuh? PRX sudah kalah bang. Kalau ini mereka kalah lagi ya 3-0 hari ini tidur cepat kita. Pindah oma disenyumin mulu gue takut. Bentar. Apanya disenyumin anjing? Split kandangnya Sen. Katanya sih emang kandangnya Sen ya.
Isu memberikan 5 koin. Bang rekomen YG jual akun Valo terpercaya.
Kalau itu susah. Gue sebagai kreator Valorant, official kreator Riot. Maksudnya salah satu konten kreator di APAC juga. Ngepromosiin jual akun itu ilegal aja, jadi gue gak bisa ngomong, sorry.
Half of Ascent for Sentinels. They lead
Bang Hui kemana? Gak tahu.
0 in this best of 5. I'm your host Yingsu and I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom Biz. Now, can anybody stop Zekan?
Nah, kabar akunnya something malah upload konten anjing, padahal lagi dari turun. Dia kan udah ada editor cuy. Nih, coba kita lihat something.
I want to watch more of Zekan. It's just too good.
It's unbelievable what he's doing. There are spots where his team purple is
udah lama ini.
But you expect him to get like 1, 2, and then he runs around and he's just murdering everybody.
He is 14-4.
Martini sakit. Pegel punggung dia di kursi gaming. Jadi dia rebahan sampai nonton di HP. Juga sakit hati lah PRX kalah anjing. Tahun ini ya. Gue bukan ngejelekin. Tahun ini maksudnya kayak gue bukan ngejelekin PRX ya, tapi tahun ini sih sulit banget anjing.
There's the flash, there's the recon, 10 TPs inside the smoke, sets up, dominates the first one because he's there so fast, and gets the second off the back of the recon. And actually, Sen were doing a lot of these early round aggressive plays.
Tahun ini sulit, tahun ini underperforming. kurang mainnya, nurun performance-nya. Susah. Ini semifinal, iya, ini lower final. Bagi kalian yang nggak tahu bracketnya, ini gue tunjukin ke kalian ya, bentar. Jadi kalau siapa pemenang dari lower final bakal dipertemukan Genji di grand final. Kalau Sentinel menang ya ketemu lagi sama Genji gitu. Dan prize poolnya tuh gede aja. Lihat guys, 250.000 USD man. Coba kita kalkulatorin 250.000 USD kali ke Indonesia deh 1.500. 3,8 M. Dibagilah 7 gitu ya. Masing-masing dapat 500 juta lumayan, tapi setahu gak bakal bagi rata. Analis sama coach setahu ada gaji sendiri lagi nanti.
Obviously, I think Genji play a completely different game, but if you're getting Zekken and Tens like this, compare them to the series
lumayan cuy, 500 juta tuh balik-balik udah bisa satu CRV lah.
PRX are dead. It's a little bit of recency bias in my head because we've just seen.
Gue punya firasat PRX next round win sih. Gue juga berharap next round win gitu, biar kita nggak terlalu cepat ada tontonan gitu, dan bisa nemenin kalian sahur lebih tepatnya. Ya nggak sih? Kalau misalnya ini kelar duluan, kita nggak ada tontonan nanti cuy. Gue udah 2 hari dari kemarin tuh nemenin kalian sahur sambil VCT sambil kalian makan tuh asik cuy. Masa iya kita hari ini cepat enak. VCT di mau MVP lebih jauh Bang Rick.
1
juta itu kan champion, beda. Champion emang gede cuy.
I think if they play the sort of more standardized version of the comp they brought out, I don't think they win.
And I think the problem is too, the win condition in my opinion for PRX was that they play fast and they get into good positions, which I think they have done generally across 3 halves.
Hari ini kita tuh cepat guys.
But then the players are better than those on set. That you have like a
sleep earlier guys.
Give me Yoru. Now it's going to be the same thing coming out again from PRX.
PRX hari ini mainnya beda ya. Sky, Omen, Riz, Davai.
They have switched it up though. They have switched. It's the players. The comp is the same, but Monyet's going back onto the Raze, which Forsaken had taken off in. The Sky now goes onto Forsaken as well. Device switched it up onto the
Viper. Oh iya, tapi kalau ngomong per ya sebenarnya per itu map paling kuatnya. Map paling kuatnya PRX sih. Cuma sayangnya dicabut. Fracture juga salah satu terkuat PRX. Pokoknya kedua map kesukaan mereka dicabut gitu.
But a lot of it was down to the movement abilities he had. He was able to get super aggressive on Raze. His Yoru was basically him just TPing into corners and wrecking people. He can't do that anymore on the Sky.
Coach PRX emosian sih ke bawah playernya juga, tapi menurut gue ya gak masalah as long coachnya marahnya sesuai dengan kesalahan mereka gitu.
Deep breaths now, PRX. Last time we saw them at those big international events, it was the last dance. Now this could be their last chance. Map 3 and Mike, it's split.
Minimal 3-2 ya nggak sih guys? Hari ini kan nggak ada match lagi gitu. 3-2 lah. Minimal PRX menang map ini gitu. Terus menang lagi gitu. Kok 3-2? Sampai 2-2 gitu, sampai 2-2, sampai hasilnya skor 3-2 gitu maksudnya benar-benar.
Sentinels though kicking things off on the attacking side. Stack actually inside Mail here to maybe break this presence from Sentinels. Trade off of utility, the poison orb goes up. Sentinels thinking better of it.
Readdressing B main, taking a wander. He'll put it all into the lap of Mind Freak. Still has that paranoia. Could stall them if necessary. And he's looking like he's getting it ready. Backing away. Yeah, there's the burst on site. Gotta respect it for now. You're looking for the support to come through from Heaven, and it's not really taking any time. They've done it quickly, springboarding straight in. Zelsis doing well, and you're right, they've denied the farm, but already Monyet with the trade out here. Zelsis gonna get it back, and we're down to a 3v3 on both sides. Sassy! Mind Freak was right there! You're not gonna get out with a spike, but luckily
Mind Freak di sana.
QT's already in spawn though.
Tapi John QT dapat sih. Lah John QT di mana?
Surely they have no idea.
John QT di situ cok, tapi harusnya sadar sih.
Was having a look. It's like he's checking for this. Maybe the lack of presence. Maybe considering it's John QT, they're thinking, where the hell's this guy gone? They found him now, but can he buy enough time? Can he keep him safe? Zelsis, potentially. I'm looking towards Mindfreak as he's pathing towards heaven. He's going to hear this, surely. How does
15 seconds.
Why do I feel like there's something going to go on here? Forsaken has found John QT.
Nice. Oke. Ini tanda yang baik guys. Masih bisa menang.
So active across the map.
Absolutely, a race.
Sassy unfortunately
masih bisa.
Trying to retrieve the spike. The flood comes through so quickly that Sentinels just don't have a window of opportunity to try and find this plant. See Monyet getting right up in the faces of Sentinels.
It's a good start, they needed that. Feeling like they were really under the weight of Sentinels after map 2 especially. That big run they went on. Getting around here is huge. Could unlock a couple more rounds to get behind themselves here. Maybe put that reminder of that Gen G matchup in Sentinels' minds. For now though, we look at what's in front of us. A mistake for Mon.
Oh no, ini kenapa bisa gitu?
See the pressures here, Mike. This is the difference. Again, play that round back a different occasion. He's not making that mistake, but here we are.
Only an SMG to go across though. What can Tens do with it?
The Paranoia's landed. Devi's got to be careful now. Potentially a gap closer there. Mindfreak could get caught off. PRX though, doing well. Stabilizing. Gotta control what's on the side. Devi's got to be cautious. 6 HP, and that was the counter swing then coming in. Forsaken there, ready to pick up the reins. Zekken. Classic's good. I don't think it's all. Oh my god. I'll shut up. Almost got scared. Something's
2 headshots there.
Yep. Accuracy buff.
But 2-0 regardless for PRX.
It's huge for them. That's huge for them, Mike.
Yeah, a slight fumble at the start here. Luckily, doesn't amount to anything, I guess, slowed down.
Did you get that one too?
Yeah. Like I said, we'll touch base later.
Yeah. I think the desk might even do a segment on it.
Yeah.
Kenapa masih marah?
Yes, please.
Bukan yang menang ya? Man, berarti Alex lagi ngajar disiplin, cok.
Can they do something with this though? Let's look. PRX coming in with the outlaw odds and ends, but right side, right place, SEN on the way. Rifles here, counter play down towards ramp. They want to take back that pressure. Monyet with a fantastic pickup. Devi doubles down.
Nice.
PRX starting to ignite here. They've got themselves.
Alek lagi gamut anjing, Alek lagi emosian anjing jatuh.
Have nowhere to go as well.
Ini dia gak marah tuh gak bisa anjing Alek anjing.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, John QT gonna get caught. It's just Selsin left to try and recover this. Forsaken's low as well. Chance to play back in here. Now on 1v2.
Oh, dearie me. And he's not seen Mindfreak.
Yeah.
So he'll start thinking, where the hell's this guy at? He's ready so well!
Masih bisa kalah anjing.
Serious? After all that work, is this how it happens? And with 53 seconds, he's got time to play.
Anjing, ini kalau kalah sih kata gue sih konyol anjing, lu harusnya bisa menang anjing. Malah ngepick mulu, cok. Ulti lagi susah ini anjing.
Something's diving in.
Very good coverage.
Look at his positioning. Surely does Zelsis consider this? He does! Nothing can stop him! You would have said every day of the week PRX would have that round.
Man, Zelsis is crazy. Ronde mahal sih sebenarnya. Emang ronde sebenarnya gini loh. Gak masalah kalah gitu, karena Sentinel jadi mahal, tapi PRX ada duit. Emang ronde ini emang seharusnya dimenangkan sama Sentinel. Cuman terlalu mahal, maksudnya kayak sama aja sih.
And a perfect read on the flank. Even baits him in a little spray into the
Makanya
wall
si Alec gak gitu marah.
to pull Mindfreak closer.
Oh ya?
Cuma tetap aja nih kalah, bisa dapat free round 3-0 gitu loh.
Oh, that's a bigger issue though. Cersei finding something early
Padahal free round loh, 3-0 loh pada itu. Harusnya loh.
Sentinel's able to comfortably reset behind it as well.
Something sama Mindfreak gak nge-comms nih, gue yakin. Mindfreak tiba-tiba keluar dari wall aja nih.
Flash doesn't catch though.
Okay, so Tens has crept towards Pillar. Zelsis the next here. Forsaken's got a fair fight and he wins it. Tens goes down, and with 45 HP he's got support. But Zelsis isolates him again. He's all alone and he's surrounded. There's no safety to fall back to. As Sarsi really coming in key this round.
Clear all this space out. Divide unnoted, but only a Spectre in hand. One Snakebite to work with as well, but a 1v3 nonetheless.
Gorgeous.
Wow, the upgrade's found.
Gorgeous. He's expecting the flank.
He's looking for John QT now. John QT's already created so much pressure previously. Has to re-clear this space. Time to do it, yes, but allow Sentinels to set up in a very, very comfortable position. Spy cam should be indicative now of John QT's repositions Elsis.
Nice try, nice try.
The one to seal the deal. Sentinels tie things up to a piece.
Game's done and warm up here. The promise for PRX to their money.
Sayang sih itu whiff sih. Sama dashnya si ini kayak gak nyala deh.
Still made close. Not close enough. So it's up to 8 in this game. Very early impact from him. Doing wonders. Inside Forsaken.
Alek udah capek marah anjing. Alek udah pasrah anjing. Alek kayak udah kalian main aja lah anjing, gue capek bangsat. Muka Alek itu lucu banget anjing.
The other side seekers for Forsaken.
Lawan di FM ya, kalau lawan di FM oke lah. Tim yang gak pernah menang gitu. Oke lah, bisa di tempat latihan gitu.
Clearing all this space once again. Sassy actually finds it with the Trailblazers. Something with a response on the 10s.
Digigit anjing cuy.
Can he get out of this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sassy wants him so dead.
Gila. Sassy kejar habis-habisan cok. That's my foot katanya.
Looking at the site though, there's still a player to clear. That's going to be Divide. Is he going to be able to find much impact here? Zekken already going to take... Oh. Did he spot something? He definitely spotted something.
I think it was just a spam in. Regardless, Divide will fall. Mindfreak responds once again.
Okay, Zekken maybe overdoing it a little there. Maybe unnecessary to take that fight on CT.
HP is going to be tricky for PRX though.
Spotting one on the site, but that plays in John QT. Does Forsaken get a chance at this? He does. He knows the Sarsi is on the site down by Pillar. What can Forsaken do? Toying with time. You can see the readjust from Sarsi.
Did he spot him?
I don't think he did. Forsaken has no idea.
Oh no, kena timing Forsaken. Nice try, nice try.
Good work there. But PRX considering the purchase still dangerous.
Alek emang sendirian mang. Dia analis dan coach juga sekali gitu.
Came through. I mean, Monya just caught up. Something trying to backstab this play up mid. Sentinels, no fear to chase that kill down though. Don't let any threat develop in these rounds. Bladestorm online now for something. One away from the showstopper for Monya. Maybe an exploration outside A. I mean, how much do PRX invest to really dislodge John QT from this position? He's commanding so much of PRX.
You can see the adjustment already from Forsaken as well, looking towards middle. John QT is such a nuisance of a player to deal with. And the 3-play stack in middle. Going to be working its way up. Again, displacing Forsaken. Has to respect it. Doesn't want to be taking isolated fights. Posting up Zekken into the corner here.
Slow burn here for Sentinels in round 6. PRX finally now looking to explore the map. Paranoia through B main, orb retrieved, but here's the crunch in. The ropes here,
nice.
Both of them.
Yeah, and that's the spike. Left loose, Tens with a quick collection, and considering what he wants to do, Monyet! Catching off Zelsis as they try to make progress towards B.
Ini nggak mungkin kan kena catch, nggak mungkin nggak sih?
To really make his mark in this map. John QT by his side. And the map is treacherous. PRX have good control across it. Yeah, beautiful from Mindfreak. Tens now. 1v5. First. Found. No damage taken. Forsaken indeed low. Gonna drop down. Trying to toy with it. He's come back. He's got it. He's waiting for Monyet to swing.
Oi, TP-nya anjing sayang banget gak dapet, tapi nice one PRX.
10 seconds left. He had to try and make a move here. 3 survive for PRX. There'll be 3 ultimates on their backs as well. Timing a little off here from
Kurang kompak
Sassy
itu.
and Zekken.
Loncatnya kurang itu lumayan ngetro karena miskomunikasi harusnya. Loncatnya nggak barengan sama Sesi. Sesi loncat duluan baru Zekken. Makanya mati.
In hand now for PRX. Sentinels have a couple. The TP and the neural theft not as impactful, but the showstopper in the hands of Zekken.
Oh my god.
Curious what the adjustment will be here, if any, from Sentinels. Maybe try and capitalize a little early on JQT's presence and pressure.
Doain VCT tahun depan di Indonesia gitu. Kayak gokil lah.
Dig him out of that spot, and it's burning up a flash from Forsaken.
Certainly a lot to check in on now. Considering that if you look at the way this round actually hit, it's the first round that they've got back. It was 3 on the trot for SEN. And the second it slips away, we're back in. Ults to work with, but not
Master Jakarta, nggak mungkin sih. Susah sih sebenarnya. Tapi bukan deh mungkin. Soalnya dari kemarin Madrid, terus Copenhagen, terus Cina sana. Shanghai belum pernah ya. Korea. Korea.
The crowd will get what they want here, at least with the Bucky.
Kayaknya masih gedein poin blank, kagak. gedein nih, jauh.
I hate that he's reintroducing this weapon.
Yeah, no, it's back. It's back.
And he finds value with it as well.
Oh, look at what he did on
Karena pengguna komputer sekarang lebih ramai daripada dulu.
It's so good.
Problem here, because there's 2 isolated individuals inside of PRX.
Yeah, this
one yet respecting this now.
Ooh. Okay. Not having the chance to close in on this yet. Long rotation, Paranoia not going to find purchase. And neither does the ult on the other side. Monyet did invest his as well.
Back-to-back roses. Yep.
Yep.
Need to come up. Apply a little further pressure onto Zekken, but Mindfreak getting curious.
Oh, Mindfreak, this is so dangerous. Against this sort of buyer, rifle falling into hands. They had no idea about TENZ. TENZ gets played in. That's one. Monyet on the run as well. He doesn't want to get too close to the stand. Punch comes down. Sentinels making this dangerous.
Whoa.
And now TENZ with a rifle. Sassy on the site. It's a 2v2. Something takes a glance and he takes a bullet. Forsaken dives in. Perfect shot on Sassy. But TENZ for 1v2 not today. PRX.
Nice one. Bisa. Dapatin 7 sumpah, minimal 7 atau 8. Kalau kasih 6 lagi, Sentinel bakal kewalahan sumpah. Minimal 7 sumpah.
A little pop through into heaven. Outside of that though, Mindfreak almost catching 2 players with utility in hand. It's not a deep enough clearance onto TENZ, but PRX find their 4th nonetheless. The response is here, the purchase comes back from Sentinels. Pitch shut down mid. Sentinels have looked to explore this consistently so far.
We've seen that 1-3-1.
Abang gue kayak ketiduran deh. Dia pegel katanya. Parah emang Valorant soalnya dia. Dia nge-push sampai radian 100 kalau nggak salah.
PRX, right? A little bit of danger. Smoke gonna go in. Indicative that he's holding this angle, but there's so many bodies here. Mike, he's still taking the fight. Does he live? He does!
That's ridiculous.
How is he breathing? Paranoia sent just to slow it down to give him a bit of safety. They weren't even that close, but he gets away.
Problem is, it tends to fall as well, so it's only the utility really of Zelsys that can help them out in this situation, but it's invested elsewhere. Sentinels regardless. Force their way in. Zelsys actually finds an opener. Brings it to a 4v4. The heal comes through from Sassy as well.
So it looks like the plants. No, the pop flash turned not well enough by Zekken, but he gets a second chance of that.
Buta tangguh.
Zekken healed back up.
Astaga, dipikir lagi. Oh no. Not like that, bro. Oh no, lagi di absen. Ya gitu, Bang. Zekken anjing, ingat itu Zekken anjing.
Ground level at least, but I think spotted here. Zekken doesn't get it, but Sassy the one to close things out.
Zekken's just been so solid. 4-4. I just feel like there's still no stability in this match yet.
No, definitely not. I mean, there's a couple of really weird scenarios created across here, but I mean, Forsaken comes out solo. something again after Mind Freak. Yeah,
weird spacing on that. It felt.
Gambling sih, cuman nggak gitu, Cok.
Their success is in these very, very well coordinated floods where you know, they can overwhelm one person when the spike's being planted.
2 judges. Oh no, yep.
Good.
I mentioned Sliggy and now there's more. Oh, tens. Tens, don't go there. Oh, there we go anyway. Divide gonna find him, PRX.
Divide walks right up onto the wall here to find this.
I mean, I don't know what you read from that as well. The fact it's tens, not John QT. Like, what do you extrapolate from that information? And again, look at Monyette's positioning on the other side of the map.
B-Main is on lockdown.
They've given up middle, so they've known what space they've given up. They've taken this fight towards Ramp. Now they feel that judge. Oh,
Nice, Judge.
Something denies all access. Ramp is off limits. Get out of here. You can have middle. We got the spike. We got Ramp. What can Zekken and Zelsis do?
That was filthy.
Wow, Valorant sih game akurasi ini. Oh lah, no Zekken tot anjing. Jauh banget bangsat.
Okay, Divide.
That's one Davai.
Great bit of timing to recheck on that. Got a little dicey, but Zelsis, if you got it in you.
Zelsis ada ulti loh. Dapat 1 bahaya loh, guys.
30 seconds, Mind Freak behind you? Surely not. Surely not. He's being given no play. He's being given no opportunities. And there it is. Mind Freak on the catch. But that investment, that adjustment, Mike, that was wild.
Also something finding everything he needed on Ramp.
It was just devious work, wasn't it?
Lu pakai Phantom ya?
Close to the chest.
Lu di Itali mainnya kayak gitu anjing.
From this initial play, I guess the flash catches on Ramp and there's a moment that they hesitate, reconsider the approach, and then he's split ahead of these Viper walls. Nobody else from Sentinels really able to provide much support. It's actually Sentinels to blow.
Dia kan nggak smurf di VCT anjing.
It's a little scary to me that it leaves you very open, right? There's a chance that it could really get dangerous, but Sen has so many ults to work with financially and a little bit of a tricky.
Ya nih, gara-gara lu crossan anjing, lu lonton makan PRX kalah, Cok.
Well, coaching-wise. As to what the plan is moving forward. But PRX clawing this game back in.
Valo kalau emang lebih gampang, yang susah ability-nya. Benar. Jujur ya, kalau lu suruh gua bandingin MD Valo atau MD CS lebih gampang mana? Lebih gampang, jauh lebih gampang MD Valo daripada CS. Tapi kalau ngomong kekompakan, utility usage, chemistry-nya jauh lebih susah Valorant daripada CS sendiri. Masing-masing ada plus minus. Semua orang bisa jadi tanks di Valorant. Tapi nggak semua orang bisa jadi simple CS. Ada namanya spray control, ada namanya movement juga, gak segampang itu bunny hop butuh timing gitu. Lebih susah MPP, PB mah gampang nih. Dibanding sama 2 game itu ya.
Buying what they can, missing a couple of pieces, but have those. That was still a headshot, but it was sharp from something. Plays in Forsaken, and he's got so many targets, he can only get one, but it swings out.
That's something. Oh, nice.
Perfect work from PRX, well positioned, ready, willing, and able.
Read into this perfectly here. And just to say, maybe Sentinels are playing towards damage control here in the first half. You're really preying on the 6-6 here. PRX give themselves advantage. I mean, leaning potentially towards an 8-4 here. We've talked about the other tie halves.
Oh, semua coach marah-marah anjing. Kayaknya kalau lu pada kalau mau jadi coach, make sure kalian tuh temperamen.
Wasn't executed correctly here, or maybe just, I mean, instance of the stars aligning for PRX. 3 in the right place at the right time.
Didn't invest any of those ults though. So able to depend on those if they get the opportunity here. But again, you're looking at Monyet. His judge, I don't think, got revealed in this position. So they didn't quite get the grip on this. So there's still a surprise here.
Looking to be a nuisance. Actually gives up a little bit of space towards main. It's a little curious.
Here we go. Burst potential, Monyet, that's a prize that they didn't know. Oh, what? Second! Tries
Pinter
to do
loh.
serious damage.
Cara ulti gitu tuh pintar aja.
Onto this round, but then they think, where is John QT? Where is Tens? Where have they gone? Oh my god, Tens gonna take down Divide. Now Divide and Conquer, Forsaken from above. And they know that last player alive is John QT. Turn around, look to your back. Where is this man lurking? And Forsaken's got the read right. He's waiting for it, but he doesn't get to keep his life. And now another challenger though. Something steps up. Scary!
Nice!
But he faces his fears and comes out on top. PRX tipping the scales this time.
Last round before the
chance here for Sentinels. Purchase still available. Only the showstopper invested previously. Crowd now feeling like they want to get behind PRX once again. A breath of fresh air in what's been
Semua orangnya dukung PRX, sok.
rough to watch so far since Lotus.
It's been a suffocating series.
It seems like a lifetime ago.
Don't let me down now, yeah?
Operator out for something. Ults on both sides. This round, critical. Early investment is from Divide towards middle, locking off one of, well, Sentinel's favorite avenues of approach this series so far. Up middle, 3 players, and he's just going to post up Monyet in there.
I'm curious what Sentinels learned the last time about this setup. Was Monyet obviously tucked inside as well, still with that judge. Still looking to be a nuisance.
Why not? Worked well. She's there. It's a little bit cautious on that.
Yeah, but we'll note 2 members of Sentinels at least over on this side of the map. Seekers invested behind this as well.
That's a rotation though. Something's on the run. It wasn't all 3. That's enough to pull a rotation here. They want to try and back up.
I mean, Tens has a TP as well, so you don't really want to see PRX over-rotate here. There is a bit of a gap with only Forsaken, I guess, shouldering from screens.
Zelsis is really trying to sell this though.
And it's information denial as well. The pit will cut off sightlines, but PRX are reading this to perfection.
Monyet is sitting close. He's on the way. Keep your eyes towards Forsaken. He has to do something big here, and the timing might be right. They don't predict it! He can only bring down 1, and now there's problems. Monyet on the side, gonna spawn out.
Nice one, Monyet.
Brings him down to the ground, back to earth. There's PRX heating up here. With 15 seconds, Zelsis has to just face the music. He can only do so
Oh, nice one. Bagus banget. Ini bagus. Ini PRX bisa menang nih.
Feels like this last round, the Sentinels don't have the confidence to really
Bisa.
execute
PRX bisa menang,
it.
guys.
Like I said, it was a previous example of carbon copy of this round. And there was a window of opportunity, Lauren.
There was.
He just didn't have solid confirmation behind it. And an 8-4 half here for PRX on split.
I can't believe what we're seeing. This series is looking so
Oke.
good. This half.
Oke guys, tarik nafas dulu. Gue yakin ya, tadi kalian nonton di antara kalian semua itu pasti ada yang tahan nafas atau enggak nafasnya manual guys. Ayo guys, let it flow. Nafas dulu kita.
Enjoying every single match, and we hope you're enjoying the matches as much as this incredible Madrid crowd is doing.
Bentar, ini skornya terbalik gak sih? Kenapa Sentinel 8?
Amigos, gente de Madrid, vamos a demostrarle al mundo entero cómo se
Skornya
anima
terbalik,
solo
Cok.
aquí en España. A ver, quiero un poquito de ruido por Sentinels. ¿Quién anima Sentinels?
Diingetin nafas, jadi nafas manual. Ayo guys, nafas manual guys.
Necesitan apoyo ahora. Quiero ruido por PRX.
Kira-kira kalau di Indonesia, maksudnya kalau di Jakarta, VCT-nya di mana ya pengennya ya?
Como en España, ninguno. Y ahora quiero que todo el mundo empiece a calentar las manos.
Yang stage-nya sebesar itu.
Os quiero preparar para una ola. Vais a arrancar como siempre desde la izquierda. Preparaos, 3, 2, 1. ¡Arriba! Vamos, 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 vamos.
Di GBK bisa jadi sih.
Que siga esa ola, que siga esa ola. Que vuelva, que vuelva. Arriba de nuevo.
Udah pasti gak sih Jakarta? Ya gak tau kan, sekarang itu kota paling rame guys. Kemungkinan besar di sana. Di rumah gua aja gimana guys?
Estos jugadores que están aquí se merecen el cariño de España. Así que preparar todos los demás manos. Vamos a aplaudir todos juntos, poco a poco.
Udah bang. Lu ngomong apa? Gue juga ngerti anjing.
Amigos,
Gue cuma tahu amigos hasta la vista bebe. Itu doang yang gue tahu anjing. ASBST bang. Oh iya bisa ini kemungkinan. ASBST masih mungkin. Kalau GBK terlalu besar guys, besar banget.
If you've not heard of that man before, check out the Spanish stream, check out EMEA because he is a godsend. Gets the people going, but so does this match. Let's dive back in. 8-4. Got funky music still going on. Hopefully that turns up pretty soon. There we go. Yeah. Little tense now, guys.
I need more bullets.
Focus back up because PRX are in the lead, and every single half so far has been as close as it could be. This is the first time they have a full
the only real gap,
on split.
Said Sen do excel on this half. Will this be enough? PRX looking to replicate Gen.G's success, as said earlier. Could that have been enough of a confidence knock to Sentinels? John QT should spot out this info early enough here. I mean, poised for a retake setup here. Trip removed though, so no kill on the way in for John QT. No damage to come through. The plant will be uncontested. It'll be a full 5v5 here.
Mindfreak just going to try and keep himself safe for now. But the flood begins. Sentinel steps on the site. Monyet the first to find something with a follow-up. They are handling this incredibly well. Divide and conquer. PRX keeping Sentinel at range. Tens has fallen. This is looking like a strong lead here. Sasi is only 8 HP. Looking like 9 is inevitable on the
Nice. Nice. Ini enak ini. Hari ini kita nggak jadi tidur cepat guys. Let's fucking go, boys.
Double digits, you've got to argue. Pretty likely here in the second half.
Take us the distance.
Lu siapanya Shoko Fruit? Gua temannya.
Punch to the gut of Sentinels once again here on split. Can they dig deep? Not going to see the round 2 force.
No.
This time around, obviously favouring that on the attack when they do find the plant, but here want to play towards this first buy round.
Look at the stack. If PRX continue along this trajectory, they're walking into a lot of players.
Yeah, it looks like PRX want to go head first into this.
It might be head first for Halos at this point. Paint Shell could be nice. The flash is there, but it's stalled. It's stalled them out well enough that they feel there's something wrong here.
Comeback of a lifetime. Let's see, bro. Let's see, bro. I want to see PRX comeback, bro. At least like get, I mean, turn over into 3-2, I think. Ya semoga bisa putar balik meja sih jadi 3-2 gitu. Dari 2-0 jadi 3-2 gitu.
The massive over rotation from them. PRX now will drift back in towards B's site. Another uncontested plant for them. There'll be double digits beckoning here. Even just the classics in hand, maximizing here as well. Getting the orb in B main for Monyet. Probably going to give him the plant as well.
There we go.
Can Sentinels get anything done here? I mean, with this scoreline, really even just two kills, and you're happy coming away from this. Anything to slow this early momentum.
There we go. Second leads the way, but he will be
nice pump
by Forsaken. Yeah, this is clean. This is good. Monyet is fired up. He's chasing them down. No survivors.
This is the showstopper for him. He's off now.
Absolutely on it. Perfect. There it is, Monyet. We'll be happy with that one. PRX.
Akhirnya PRX bisa secure splitnya, cuy. Itu mapnya terkuat, Sentinel loh. Mereka masih bisa menang itu. Kita bersyukur banget tuh. Next map nanti Sunset map picknya PRX guys. Oh, akhirnya gue bisa nafas. Automatic anjing.
Rifle in the hands of something though. Mindfreak still on that bulldog, but it's the showstopper. The red flag here. For Sentinels to have to try and overcome. Well, not PRX can find some value off it, and I'm worried if they try and contest it. Monyet's going to satchel in.
He's off.
He's found the timing.
He's got one. It looked like Tens was dead as well, but he lived.
10 HP.
I mean, here's the chosen one. The boy who lived with 10. But how much can one man do with that sort of HP? There is no heals on the way, but Zekan's got his back from up on heaven. Takes away something in Dubai, and they can't quite close down. Tens! Still living! Still thriving! Forsaken will find him, but it gives away the game, and Zekan is there.
Wah, Zekan sih kentot ya. Zekentot anjing, Zekentot anjing. Demi apa anjing pakai Phantom bisa kayak gitu.
So a decent footing here to build upon this round 3 success. Monyet, I mean, very unlucky not to find.
Oh itu kalau itu sih Monyet unlucky anjing. Ultinya gak bunuh Tens.
PRX not looking like they want to slow down at all here in the second half. 10-5 now.
Terabsen guys.
In hand across the board. PRX switches things up now. Going to test John QT's hold.
They got room to test, Mike. They got rounds to test with.
Yeah.
Can't let it get too far because John QT, I've got to say,
Hai, gimana caranya John QT bisa dapat 2? Coba jelaskan guys.
For now, I'm going to find 2 early.
Itu spam through the smoke loh guys.
Right off the rip.
Atau gimana anjing? Spam through the smoke anjing 2 kali. Coba jelaskan guys, pakai otak kita guys. Kita gunain otak kita 100% ya. Gimana ceritanya orang cross bisa di spam pakai Phantom dekat ada orang gitu?
Moving this trip. That's an indicator for Monyet in future rounds.
Kak, ini nggak salah PRX anjing. Ini Don't You Think nggak salah spray karena mereka anjing.
Does he get played mind freak here? Oh, second. Okay, Monyet did get the trade there.
It looked like he had an angle on that.
Yeah.
Nanti kita coba lihat replaynya.
And they've got time, and all the rotations are coming to this site.
Oh ini kalau kalah mulu sih blunder ya anjing.
If they fancy it. They don't know this, obviously. Oh God, Monyet.
Nice Monyet.
This guy
Bukan
is
Monyet,
so sharp,
Monyet.
making something out of this round. And he's drawn the attention from CT.
Udah Monyet dapat 2. Monyet dapat 2 itu udah bagus banget.
Divide does get noted, the paranoia does not land. What a moment for him! Can he get the hit? Yes, he can!
What an outrageous round.
Nice one Monyet. That was a good shit bro.
He's back on another showstopper. He's one off.
Blink and you miss it. Monstrous moment from Monyet. The man to step in with big shoes to fill. And that is exactly what he did this
Itu
round.
pixel banget loh, dia bisa lihat loh. Nice pick, itu juga good pick itu.
God tier.
Good through the smoke. Last one juga bagus.
In the line of fire. And relishes the moment. Sentinels held on 5.
Nyengir anjing. Udah like senyum aja anjing. Nggak usah gengsi gitu lah anjing. Senyum aja susah bangsat.
Sentinels gaps in his purchase. Zekken does have the showstopper, but only a pistol here. Early exploration outside B main, but already 10's rotating off.
Got to see that.
That's one. Good shot.
A ton of damage.
I was about to say, I want to see almost a very
Fruit, you in VC?
after that round. Because it's very easy to
I'm not right
just
now.
get that ace, you're feeling pumped up,
yeah.
just run, overdo it.
Especially in a team like PRX where everyone's calling something.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to see him just kind of keep that cool, not overheat here. And it looks like they're kind of leaving him to his own devices towards middle potentially. Yeah, just let him off the leash.
Wah, Monyet sih lagi dapat ya. Nice one.
One challenge. And now they can't over-rotate. They still have to be considering there's still that threat through towards heaven. But it is going to be that A-take. John QT, do you have a miracle for me now? Not looking likely.
Nice.
Second punished. John QT, it's laboured and it's
Good
traded.
trade.
Divide doing really well. 10's the only one really healthy in this. Does he get the shutdown towards Divide? Yes, he does. He's on the site. The spike gets dropped. But with 20 seconds, Zarcy has to put in some serious...
Nice Monyet, 3 kill. Nice one. Good shit, man.
3K from Monyet. He's everywhere, Lauren.
Omnipresent. Can't escape the guy. The beating heart of PRX right now. The man who had to step in. One of the most explosive players. One of the most loved players. And he's turning up when they needed him most.
The guy that also says, I don't really want to play Raze.
And he's doing this.
I don't really want to do it. But if
Kenapa Alek?
He's outdoing
Tenang, Alek, tenang. Menang. Alek panik, cok.
Game on.
Alek panik anjing. Nice. Ini dia, ini Monyet yang kita perlu sumpah. Itu alasan kenapa dia desain cuy. Ayo. Not good man. Davai smoker soalnya guys. Aduh, not good. That's one. Masih ada main freak.
Spike's out though. They're out B main. There's a bit of a gap here. Something, if he can do any damage, find a kill maybe. Just can't pin it down, but Mindfreak finds a response.
Oh, and Mindfreak keeps going. It's all on John QT. Can he keep him alive in this map, or are PRX taking us the distance? They are! Never down! Never!
Nice one, Aaron. Good 4K, man. Good 4K, man.
Sunset's up next.
Wild scenes here, Lauren.
Unbelievable.
And history repeats itself. Well, recent history, at least.
Bagus.
What a confidence booster to take split away in this best of 5.
Hari ini kita nggak jadi tidur cepat, guys. Kita masih bisa ada tontonan, guys.
Wow.
Unbelievable scenes. This is going to be a finals to remember. Do not miss how this ends, because we are going the distance.
Split, oke. Kita lihat. Jacken nyala sih. John QT sama line off. Tapi berkat monyet sih. Monyet bagus banget ini. 3 orang Indonesia di atas, guys. Kita gimana gak bangga ini sebagai orang Indonesia lihat mereka bertiga yang performing gitu. Harus bisa rematch sama Genji yang ketiga. Nah, kayak gini nih, yang maksud gue yang kayak gini nih PRX nih. Mereka semakin disiplin mainnya, makin enak gitu, dan hasilnya juga gak nutup kemungkinan untuk mereka menangin game gitu. Bener gak? Dari tadi mereka mainnya kayak oke lah, rapi dapat, trade dapat, monyet juga nyala, gak ada yang ini semua plus loh, gak ada minus. Something netral 0, plus 3, plus 6, plus 3, plus 14. Something lagi body split. Kagak cuy, ini udah bagus. 12-12 itu udah bagus. Gak buruk amat. Impact dia cukup ada, soal asisnya 5. Second lebih bagus, asisnya 14. Berarti utility dia semua masuk. Flash, ulti, doggy, dan heal. Itu semua berguna buat tim gitu. Oke. Mereka harus bisa pertahankan di Sunset. Jangan sampai 3-1 deh. 3-2 at least kita main di bind. Kalau bind enak. Kalau bind itu mapnya kita lihat loh PRX. PRX di bind. Bindnya PRX bagus ya. Kita yang kick off aja. 65%. Oke lah. Iya, 65% termasuk bagus sih dibanding sama splitnya tadi. Oh, nggak, splitnya 67%. Oh nggak, ini all game ya? Gue gantinya. Jing kan lagi hamil. Iya, Jing lagi hamil. Aduh, ayo guys semua tarik nafas anjing, bisa-bisa. Gue yakin PRX bisa. Ingat kata gue guys yang kemarin waktu itu awalnya kita udah ngira PRX kalah. Game belum kelar, artinya belum kalah guys ya. Jadi masih ada harapan buat PRX ya. So all good guys ya. Tarik nafas guys. Jangan nafas manual. Biarkan otomatis guys. Kenapa kalian ukur titik di sini anjing? Mau kasih validasi ke siapa? Ke gua. Biar gua kagum sama ukuran titik kalian anjing. Wih, tapi tarik gila sih. Tarik watch party 163.000 anjing. Padahal Valorant sendiri itu cuma 81.000. Tapi tarik emang content creator yang terbesar di Valorant. Punya gua 1 senti Rick. Gila. Susah anjing 1 senti. Mau achieve 1 senti itu sulit banget Tom. Berarti bentar. Gue mau liat Genji loh. Genji. Coba kita lihat karir Genji ya. Bentar, ini kapan? 2023. Ini Genjian dulu. Terbitlah Genji yang sekarang, guys. Lihat, guys. Win streak anjing. Lawan oke, dari semenjak kalah lawan PRX muncullah 2-1 ARKI, 2-1 tim Secret, 2-0 Jeta Division. Lebih gila lagi 2-0 DRX, 3-1 PRX, 2-1 Loud, 2-1 EDG, 2-0 PRX, 2-1 Sentinel. Tiba-tiba win streak anjing. Ini kalau di karir Valorant kita ya. Wah, ini tidurnya ya anjing. Bedanya mereka karir hijau di sini lebih nyenyak lagi. Karena dapat duit anjing. Mereka tuh udah 100% dapat duit anjing. Kalau nggak juara 1 ya juara 2 juga gede gitu. Juga gede gitu. Johnny lu berapa? 150 cm. Genji disiplinnya bagus, nggak cuma bagus sih, emang pinter aja mainnya, pinter, jago. Oh. Oh bentar. Oh nanti bulan 4. Hari ini bulan berapa? Hari ini bulan 3 bukan? Oh ini udah ada jadwalnya ya? Oh iya. Oh iya deh guys. April 2024, Mei 12. Masih di Korea. Oh nanti masih ada lagi guys. Masih ada lagi. ARKI main lagi berarti guys. Jadi mereka tuh harus ambil slot masing-masing 3-3 di atas. Dan aduh. ARKI di slot yang susah loh anjing. Oke di FM kita nggak usah lihat lah. Di FM selalu kalah gitu. Iya Rex, PRX, Talon, Zeta, astaga naga, kayak mana nih? Bisa lah ya. Kalau ARKI di sini masih enak anjing. Genji nggak harusnya di sini, ARKI di sini gitu. Champion tuh habis ini lagi nanti, habis Pacific Stage ini, nanti ada lagi ke Shanghai. Habis ke Shanghai, baru Champion. Nah Champion gue nggak tahu di mana. Mulai main April 6 guys, jadi siapin popcorn kalian lagi di tanggal 6 April nanti.
Great. Now I feel like they've got to the point in the tournament where any pressure's like, okay, if we go further than this, we're doing amazingly well.
Kalau PRX menang comeback, FFroody Store diskon ya, Fruit. Ya, kemana ya? Gue kalau pegang fully control toko gue mah gue kasih diskon deh. Masalah kagak aja guys. Fruit so far udah berapa tim yang nawar lu jadi roster? Gue mah konten kreator cuy. Gak mungkin ada yang nawar. Kalau ada yang nawar pun pasti gue tolak. Gue bilang gue cupu aja. Rasanya kayak gue gak bisa. Gue lebih enjoy jadi content creator dan gue tahu diri. Pemain lain lebih deserve daripada gue guys.
And I think the Sage adds a ton of weird stuff. There are boosts all over the map that PRX love to do. It's a extra layer into the post plant, but it does mean SEN can try to flank them really aggressively. So if SEN want to play the defense really aggressively, there are no trips.
Menang di
PRX
skin. Ya deh, 2000 VP, oke. PRX menang 2000 VP giveaway. Buat satu orang lumayan tuh, bisa beli kapsul guys. Habis itu kapsul kalian beli yang ARKI ya guys ya.
It's back to the wall for PRX, but they give themselves a chance. SEN still sit with the advantage here, Mike. They just need one more, and they've been good here, but so have PRX.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this is the start of the home stretch.
Could be.
PRX can turn things around after that explosive win on Split.
Oh, there's that. I just want to go to blind.
Nambah koleksi lagi cuy. Lu beli koleksi apa ya cuy? Gue cuma beli ARKI karena gue emang setia sama ARKI cuy.
I want to see more of this level of Valorant. Again, don't really care who wins.
Ayo guys, 2184 orang yang nonton, masa gak di like guys?
Good series so
Ayo guys, tunjukkan solidaritas kalian. Masa solid, masa solid. Tapi like solid. Udah?
Is that my eyes? Sorry, who did?
Leah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, headroom.
Okay.
Yeah, not Leah. Not Kevin.
Wow.
Do you know what we haven't had though? Tech Force.
We actually haven't.
I
wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it until we're guaranteed the last map.
No, we gotta bring it to existence.
This isn't a tech pause, by the way. This one doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. But what does count is we are now
Gue lapar lagi. Apa gue pesen kebab lagi? Kali ini kebabnya lebih besar gitu.
to sunset. It's been a stronghold for PRX. It's looked fantastic for Sentinels. But who gets it now? It's everything on the line here. A lifeline given for PRX, but still so many opportunities for Sentinels.
Early exploration towards mid, removal of the door here.
Gue nggak pernah. Gue kalau lagi suka sesuatu, gue nggak mabuk aja. Suka gue sama kebab ini. Lu pada kalau kasih gue 5 kebab yang besar, gue bisa habisin sekarang kan. Asam lambung gue udah sembuh dan akhirnya gue bisa makan banyak lagi guys. Gue udah bisa makan nasi padang 3 bungkus aja sendirian.
Sassy almost just playing to shoulder this angle here. PRX.
Pak Haji Ruslan, itu kayak di tempat kalian deh, di tempat gue nggak ada cuy.
I mean, it looks tailored for a retake anyway. I'm not particularly fussed by this. So, good approach. And as long as SEN have all their utility, which they are obviously going to be keeping it, no harm, no foul.
Gue dulu nggak suka kebab guys. Setelah gue cicip kebabnya, mungkin gue emang kebetulan cicipnya kebab yang paling enak yang ada di daerah gue gitu. Gila keluar dikit anjing gue. Saya hangking enaknya anjing makanannya.
And that's a start. Nice. Something takes down his opposing number and gets to just play the angle.
Throw some utility around the corner as well. Just to slow Sentinels down. Oh, another headshot found. Might even find Tens through the box. No, he doesn't.
He's still got Dizzy to throw to the top as well. Look at the stall.
Oh, flashnya bisa gitu ya?
Utility stall on this mic. It's so difficult to get around that corner, and CT just wasn't accessible for most of the players. Yes, Zekan's gonna find Mind Freak, but they're still trying to break back in. Hold up! Oh, no way! Not again!
Nice!
Magic in
Oh, monyet. Ah, gila. Nice one, monyet. That was close one. There was a close round. Nice one, monyet. That was a good shot, monyet.
Have found a way to pry their way back onto the site. It's Monyet to sweep the round off its feet.
It was looking like it might have got a bit too close there.
Adjustment is outrageous.
Yes. Good shot, monyet.
A sigh of relief from Alex.
Adi hampir nge-troll sih demi apapun. Untung monyet gak dicek itu, gak di spam di sana. Kalau nggak monyet kelar itu udah retake itu.
Are they diligent on the clear here? Forsaken, I think just jump spotting. Yeah, he's seen something
Let the monkey cook, bro.
Not sitting well with him. So gonna have to invest a little coming back in, which
Nice flash aja. Flash apa sih?
They are walking into a lot of players, Mike.
Actually, the plant sent through here. Not there. Mr. Eden, strong QT, not showing his hand just yet. Finally does reveal himself. He gets 2.
Itu salah tim sih, ngentot itu gak dicek aja. Kenapa gak dicek tuh? Ini kalau kalah sih fatal ya guys ya. Astaga naga, fatal anjing. No way they actually just won the eco war with the classic anjing. John QT got 2, Tens got 3 bro. With the classic on the holy shit man. Tok itu sih salah mereka ngacek sih, sumpah itu ngacek.
The second they had that chance, Mike, they capitalized on it.
Yeah, timed to perfection. The paranoid catching Devi having no idea. The sound cues blocked here.
Alek udah capek banget anjing. Gue ngerti perasaan lu kok, Alek, sumpah demi apapun, Alek. Emang sakit lihatnya, Alek. Emang sakit. Kami di sini juga sakit hati kok. Jangan, tenang aja. We feel you, man, Mr. Alex.
Only going to be Mind Freak noted, but very early progress up mid here.
Nice little way to gather information for PRX 2.
A chance there for Forsaken to find it, but Ten's a little sharper with the Bulldog.
Again, just taking the tour of the map, really looking for probably some impact. I mean, they've gone for the sheriffs here, not completely without teeth into this round, but John QT. Don't know if they spotted him or just simply spammed.
John QT sih Mr. Spammer ya.
But it's worked out. They get a plant for themselves, so that's Monyet working towards the ult. And now we wait to see if any further damage comes in.
Alec mantan pemain CS Pro. Dulu dia pro player CSGO bareng sama Davai. Jadi gue lupa kok Davai atau Bengkai gitu. Ya penting dulu mereka satu tim gitu sama Alec. Jago loh, jangan salah loh. Zaman-zaman CS. Tapi gak sampai internasional, masih lokal. Karena masih jago. CS tuh ya, kalau dari dulu ya, mereka terapin cara mereka besarin e-sport mereka seperti Riot. Mungkin dari kemarin Indonesia tuh udah banyak sampai go internasional gitu. Makanya kita memang sebenarnya harus terima kasih banget sama Riot sudah mau ngebuka mata, ngebuka juga opportunity dan ngerubah pandangan orang terhadap Indonesia sendiri gitu. Kan kita selalu dibilang third world dog country ya, selalu dibilang gitu dari dulu. Ya Indonesia player gitu, selalu kayak gitu. Dulu Thailand sudah punya nama, yang lain udah punya nama. Kita Indonesia belum ada saat itu. Paling cuma Bandit sama X-Murat.
That's on Mindfreak, not... this is a wild round, hold on. Spikes on the way back through, TP had to be taken to get out of danger. Monyet trying to re-clear this space. But keep your eyes towards Forsaken as well, he's the one towards middle. He finds him some space here potentially, but they're really
Alec orang keburu enggak. Alec orang cilduk guys.
Oh, he's shot. He's on it today, folks. That's two. He's brought this back to a 2v2.
Dua ya.
Look at the space taken by Forsaken elsewhere.
Yo, Chris, thank you for the member. Welcome.
7 HP, 10's 56 is the awareness here. Knows Elsa's knife out. Punished here. It's now 10's on a long flank.
Bisa tanks dong, gampang lah. Orang tanks lawan 4 second, jauh kan 4 second guys.
The operator though, it's good for it something. I gotta say,
Riot segitunya support komunitasnya. Sekarang aja ada event gratis warnet dari Riot setiap weekend. Emang itu beneran ya? Semua warnet atau warnet yang emang ada afiliasi sama Riot dong? Emang warnet apa yang afiliasi sama Riot?
Sassy punished here. Zelf is almost caught, fragment in hand.
Sorry, an operator being toyed with or at least considered by Sentinels. Wonder if they were going to commit to it. Not the case.
Ya orang banyak taunya Bantet.
We have ult-wise as well, nothing really.
Itu pun orang aja ngira Bantet itu dari Cina, padahal Indonesia.
They got options this round.
Ya Sentinel sabar area itu di mana?
To look for picks like this now. Actually, it's not even him on a solo mission here. They're going to very quickly be able to
Gue kalau punya duit ya, gue juga pengen buka warnet. Gue kasih monitor paling yang red paling rendah pun 1.4 anjing. Untuk VIP 240, VVIP 360. Anjay, itu mimpi dulu guys. Gak apa-apa punya mimpi dulu. Depannya kalau bisa kalau ada rezeki, ada duitnya, gue bikin satu nanti. Kalau seper pemain Dota bisa bikin warnet, gue juga bisa guys. Astaga, kecil semua dong.
That catch was just exceptional, Mike.
Wall should slow things down here, allow them some comfort to plant, but look at the minimap. Look at this flank coming through right now from Zekken. 5 HP, finds Mindfreak, can't find the second. Vi forced to heal up here.
This is a lot to ask of one player, though. Not gonna happen.
Kepalanya masuk smoke.
Lovely.
Unlucky.
And again, Mike, the timing, a couple seconds difference, but that walk through tiles.
Jaktim, Duren, Sawi, sama Yogyakarta juga ada. Kalau itu gue juga baru tahu guys. Kalau Riot ada afiliasi sama warnet-warnet Indonesia gitu. Oke lah, setidaknya ada organisasi luar e-sport, organisasi e-sport besar, game developer masih ada peduli gitu sama negara kita aja.
guaranteeing value.
Udah ajis guys.
Getting away with some plants today.
Yeah.
Not necessarily getting shut down on the wingman front. Curious. I'm curious now if PRX resort back to it.
Itu suara kecil itu lagi main Valorant ya lah ya. Tuh, dengar gak?
Maybe a pace change to employ here for PRX. Not necessarily an early concern, still 3-2. Kept honest here, only really the finances separating them. Now speaking of the finances, Sentinels looking very
Dan kita nggak puasa. Udah nih udah di jam sana tuh, udah jam 1 ini udah jam 6 di sana cok. Ya nggak sih, gue lupa kemarin. Kita bilang jam 6 di sini tuh, jam 6 di sana tuh, di sini jam berapa? Lupa, jam 1 ya, jam 2 malam ya. Jam 2 subuh ya.
Unsurprising to now see PRX trying to
Pokoknya error footnya nih.
a main challenge at the start. The knife again did note very early on last time, so curious if that's going to be the case again.
Problem being it's unbreakable, so
yeah.
They try and catch this early timing. They have to give up the info.
Yeah, and I kind of like the response here from Sentinels by almost overstacking this, because it really then can be hard to. It almost dissuades PRX in those later rounds to be going back in for that challenge.
Still creeping up on this though.
Okay.
Sticking to their guns.
Get him, Wing. The wingman's down.
One yet drifting onto a deeper angle here. He's got Zekken and Sassy to overcome here. Still, Zelsis in close proximity as well.
A knife should have caught at least 2 players, I would have thought. Forsaken, where did he find that space? And the instantaneous response though, Zekken doubles down.
Zekken makan apa sih guys? Jago banget anjing.
And Forsaken.
Oh my god, the timing.
I don't know who saw who. No one saw anyone.
Nobody saw anybody.
They're following each other. They have no idea how close they are.
Astaga, timingnya jelek banget anjing.
Now does reveal a little of the position, but they're left with so few standing. It's Defy with a res, and the information just going to be sent right back through.
Iya, dulu laki di vision tracker.
What can 2 players do here? That's a great
Nice, Defy.
Yeah, okay, all from the same position. Paranoia not going to fight. That was a little bold from Tense.
Itu tense nggak terus sih anjing.
Just catch the cross, try and tee up Defy. Anything to disrupt him? Not really. And the cross so deadly, he plays ahead of it. Could have waited.
Astaga.
Sentinels.
That was close one, guys.
Grasp onto that with both hands.
But Tens at least acts as the information probe here. Sentinels to pull off the retake. And yeah, when you see this little snake by there, you know that this retake can be split down the middle. A player isolated, but nonetheless, Sentinels. A third successful retake. Playing the timing really well here. Maybe banking on the Paranoia catching and audacious TP not being noted. PRX a few ultimates in.
Dia emang maksudnya nge-flash TP, tapi tapi lu tahu kan kalau misal lu nge-flash TP tapi flashnya itu kalau lu kena pun ya, lu kalau TP jarak dekat juga kelihatan ilusinya gitu, kelihatan orangnya gitu. Bedanya kalau kena flash kan beda cerita gitu.
Sentinels have started to stabilize massively here. And that's perfect.
Gila loh. Lu kalau ngomong pixel pick ya, reaction time-nya Tense tuh gokil anjing. Itu orang tuh memang berbakat anjing. Makanya Sentinel itu sayang banget. Kalian sadar gak sih? Dia yang paling gak pernah kayak dari semua member Sentinel. Cuma dia masih di Sentinel gitu. Gonta ganti tetap ada Tense gitu. Jadi mereka parah nih. Didi Josis.
This guy is so audacious as well. But this is a lot to handle. A lot of players like MURAH. Sassy wants to keep it safe. And again, Sentinels starting to tear this lead away, Mike. This is looking a little one-sided here.
Opportunity to stretch their legs.
Reaction time-nya Tense sama Verstappen. Verstappen mana nih? Verstappen anime anjing.
There wasn't too much threat with this 3-man stack. Zelsis goes unchecked and results in 2 kills. necessarily expecting a response here from PRX, so this gap should widen a little bit.
Oh, Verstappen F1 ya.
Side of Sentinels. Big cushion here.
Bentar, gue harus lihat mukanya. Verstappen. Max Verstappen bukan? Ya, tapi kalau kita ngomong F1 ya, reaction time F1 tuh serem anjing. Nice. Kalau lu suruh orang F1 pensiun suruh main game FPS ya, mungkin reaction time mereka jauh lebih cepat daripada manusia-manusia di Valorant cuy. F1 tuh lu kalau reaction time lambat di F1 nyawa lu juga hilang kok.
Oh my god, there's no way. PRX had to hunker down in that after that shot. They made something out of nothing there.
Orang F1 reaction time rendah, nyawa mereka juga terancam anjing.
The second time this series, 2 ridiculous sheriff kills to really open up a round.
Itu bersih banget anjing.
And even this from Monyet playing so well into that, maybe
Lu pada lihat aja Neymar anjing, jago di CS jago banget anjing.
And it worked out well. The whole round looked like
Itu kalau gue naik F1 guys ya, lu kalau buka lagi kacanya leher gue udah patah tuh, leher patah, pingsan, ya kemungkinan mati sih, nggak pingsan lagi sih, langsung tewas di tempat lu kalau naik F1 anjing. Astaga, Zeng kentot, stop anjing, stop gitu bangsat.
Knife in middle basically at this point. The spike is still in hand with something, but they have so little space to work from.
Divine something to try and recover something, if anything here. That's it, first onto tens is found.
Loh, ada gapnya, astaga.
Sentinel 6th.
So triknya berat, lu butuh nge-gym cuy, sumpah. Orang biasa ya, lu suruh putarin setirnya kayaknya udah keburu lemas. Mungkin 1, 2, 3 kali putaran masih oke lah. Untuk F1, gue kurang tau F1 jujur aja, tapi gue pengen naik F1 tuh sekali nyetir 1 putaran tuh berapa lama sih? Maksudnya berapa laps gitu, kelar 1 pertandingan tuh berapa laps dan berapa lama gitu kelarnya.
Traditional start here, none of that work down mid. It's going to be Zekken and Sassy on the other side of this.
35 lap, anjing 1 jam setengah sampai 2 jam lu, wah, lu 2 jam lu cuma buat nyetir barang berat gitu anjing, gila, kuat banget anjing.
All going to come through too. Plant not yet in, and they don't know about Zekken yet. What's he do with this one? Just spams away. He tries to find a corner to play from, but it's Zelsis to find Monyet. Pit still stands something. Will they get caught on this then? This is a bit of an
2 jam
issue.
loh anjing.
Look at the HP.
Gak heran anjing kalau pemain anjing kenapa jadi dapat 3 orang.
Zelsis on a heat to this round.
Gak heran anjing leher-lehernya orang-orang F1 tebel banget anjing.
Oh, that's dangerous play, but Mind Freak, this would have to be hero levels of work.
He can stick through the snake bite.
He's going to be defusing, nothing to stop it. John QT, yes, will find the kill in the end, but the defuse wasn't stopping.
Menurut lu tajaman Phantom yang Zekken apa Fnatic Leo? Zekken sih. Gila orang F1 tuh robot anjing. Lu bayangin 2 jam. Gravitasi 5 sampai 6 kali lipat daripada biasanya. Belum lagi bantingan setirnya tuh kan berat banget ya yang ini.
Back in play this time with tens though. What he's up to with this, looking like he's kind of sitting towards top middle. The double stack towards A delivers Zekken controlling, and PRX just not finding their footing here, Mike. struggling a little and Forsaken.
Astaga, Jason sih gila ya.
Good to heal regardless. Res comes through. PRX 5 strong once again.
Masih panas mesinnya F1 kan, kalau secara logika mesin makin cepat semakin cepat mesinnya semakin panas juga mesinnya.
PRX looking a little lost here, Mike.
Sama kayak GPU, semakin tinggi spek lu 40-90 ya juga semakin panas juga sih sebenarnya. Walaupun efisiensi listrik ya.
Very much in control of this map. Is the ult enough to do anything? Forsaken, he's been caught there by Zek and Sentinels. So in control. It needs to be miracles from Divine. It doesn't look like it's happening. This is looking concise. It's looking clear on this half.
Waduh, susah nih
One of the
anjing.
most one-sided ones we've had so far.
Zek kan gila anjing.
Unfortunate here. There's no way out. That's it.
4 kill dari Zek kan gila juga. So Zek tuh gak manusiawi, ini manusia berbakat bangsat. Dia through the smoke. Kayak seakan-akan monitornya tuh kelihatan musuhnya di dalam smoke gitu.
Early pick comes through, forcing the res. Second ended up with 4 on the round for him. Rewarded with a showstopper now.
Alek pulang-pulang masuk rumah sakit anjing, darah tinggi anjing, tekanan darah tinggi.
For PRX. And trailing by 5.
Distance, you're feeling it. Sentinels looking lively, looking sharp, looking like they're firing on all cylinders.
Sorry,
And yet, with a little bit of an opportunity there, a chance, but he doesn't really get what he wanted. But look at the response over towards B main.
Yeah, early progress made, and Sentinels not looking like they want to slow down either. Adjustment of John QT's utility. And PRX are almost walking into the trap here.
Being herded.
Look at Zelsis and Zekin. They might even catch Monya ahead of this execute.
They absolutely have. I think maybe one smoke went in at best, but 10's still here already.
Zekin lagi loh anjing.
Around this map. And waiting for that cross. Sharp as ever. He's getting one.
What?
He's at least got
What?
but 10's just holding.
It's always tense anjing. Tembakan serem ya. Tembakan serem itu selalu tense sumpah.
Sentinels, maybe a blip on the radar on split, but instantly back in control.
Memang tense overrated ya. Tapi nggak bisa dipungkiri skillnya tuh emang sejago itu bangsat.
Looking very comfortable for them.
Bro, what the fuck is that, man?
Can PRX dig deep once again? Require a huge comeback to make things happen.
Bentar, nggak masalah gini, kenapa nggak di smoke gitu? Kenapa Tens masih bisa masuk dengan apa smokernya diculik?
Very much in Sentinel's favor right now. Is this the last half we're gonna see?
Hello guys, I am Jordan Zelsis Montemuro. I play.
Smokernya mati duluan atau gimana? Gak, karena tadi si PRX masuk gak ada smoke.
I feel like we're very
Nanti, ya semoga sih nanti recurse ya, semoga ya. Mati kan, Cao tadi duluan, Ome mati duluan. Makanya itu cuma gara-gara satu hal simpel dong loh. Smoker mati, semua jadi susah cuy, karena gak ada yang bisa nutupin vision musuh gitu.
Odin at the back hasn't been revealed. He sat patiently waiting with his gun in hand, and he's going to
Kita turun cepat anjing guys. Mana biasa ya jam segini ya.
Butuh Ijo memberikan 10 koin.
Iya agak susah nih. Biasa kita tidur jam 3 gitu. Itu pun baru kelar. Sekarang kita kelarnya kemungkinan 1.30, 1.40. Tetap aja tidur cepat anjing. Gak sempat buat nemenin kalian buka ini.
games. We had a very long off.
Sahur.
We've been grinding. We just need to make sure that we show up in the lower best of 5 and hopefully we win 3-0.
9-3 ya. Mereka harus menang pistoran. Mereka harus menang. Mereka harus menang bonus roundnya. Nggak by pace-nya dulu. Habis itu bonus round ini lebih bagus lagi kalau dimenangkan. Kalau gak menang pun gak apa-apa. Tapi habis itu by pace yang keempat harus dimenangkan lagi. Kelima harus menang. Harus no mistake cuy. Minimalnya mereka satu mistake itu cuma boleh kalah di bonus round. Kalau kalah di bonus round mungkin agak sulit untuk menangin game ini. Dan udah 100% dimenangkan sama Sentinel kalau mereka kalah di pistol round ini.
Hold down the fort here. I mean, early information garnered on the side of PRX.
Anggapan mood booster gitu. Memang pistoran nggak penentuan guys, tapi kan mood booster gitu. Wih, kita menang pistoran nih, asik nih kayak gitu.
SEN full commit on this. They're already on the side. Something actually an interesting spot here. Does it get re-cleared though? No, he gets some play on this one. Monyet by his side. Second falls. Smoke not quite in the right place, and Sassy unleashing fury. We're down to 3v2. Mind Freak and Defy. The wall is up. Does it get broken in time? A tap on the spike and it draws them in. Tens goes looking, goes hunting, and he finds his victim. It's Mind Freak remaining, and Tens gets Sentinels to 10.
Double digits early. PRX now walking the tightrope.
Aduh.
If we see any investment here.
Udah guys, susah.
Try and slow this down.
Kalau mereka bisa menangin di Koran, bagus gitu.
Confidence displayed once
Tapi kayak mana mau menang Ikoran kalau dalam situasi masing-masing satu rooster PRX lagi bau semua gitu. Kill tertingginya mereka tuh cuma kill 11 loh guys. Tuh cuma Monyet dan Freak 3. Sama ini. Bukannya gue pesimis ya, ya kita bisa lihat statistik kita dengan mata sendiri gitu. 10-3 dengan karya begitu, susah. Sedangkan anak-anak Sentinel udah dapat ini boostingan mentalnya, confidence-nya. Ya Tens ini tiba-tiba jadi goib aja. Ya Alek, ya oke lah, pulang-pulang bawa oleh-oleh lah.
Brought down to 1 HP. No heal available because Devi's already taken damage here. Sentinels will find themselves a wide open A site. PRX left trailing.
They need some value out of this. Chip damage is not enough. They need tangible value.
When does the heal come back? I think it should be back online now.
Looking for it. 5 seconds. You're going to see Monyet. The top side of this, the rest being quite loud in approach, but already I'm pretty sure John QT has noted this. Sentinels fully aware.
Jadi gue juga merasa mereka juga gak serius di sini. Gak bisa gitu, cowok. Lu dibayar aja. 30 juta bangsat. 30 juta paling kecil loh gajinya. Lu gak serius mah mending keluarin, cok. Kalau nggak Alek gak mungkin semarah itu, cuy. Karena dibayar semuanya, cuy. Ada tuntutannya, cuy. Kalau maksudnya setiap organisasi itu ada targetnya sendiri, ada SOP sendiri dan lain gitu. Kalau nggak mau memenuhi target ya, gue sih lebih concern ke Monyet ya. Bisa aja goodbye Monyet di PR gitu, gak ada yang tahu gitu. Kalau something for second man Freak sama Davai kan emang udah di announce ya di public kalau kontrak mereka perpanjang gitu. Ya kali lu main digaji, main for fun atau gak serius ya gak bisa coy. Anggapan lu disuruh bos lu kerja tapi lu gak serius gitu. There is nothing unexpected, there is nothing for fun, there is nothing gak serius gitu. This is professional job bro. It's a e-sport professional things man.
Need more of where that came from though. Dizzy finding very little might be quite telling. Seeing any more pressure towards mid.
Gue juga mau anjing main-main digaji 40 juta anjing. Gue nanya kalian siapa yang gak mau for fun atau gak gak serius tapi dapat 40 juta enak anjing. Gue juga mau anjing tidur makan ngetro dapat 40 juta. Tahun depan udah bisa beli mobil mewah anjing. Kerja 10 bulan dapat 400 juta bangsat.
Spike still not planted, but coming through now from the wingman. Will give Sentinels a chance to fully reset on the back of
Emang daftar mereka gratis gitu, di invited gitu. Cuman e-sportnya yang pusing. E-sport kan gaji player. Kalau playernya digaji gak ada hasilnya ya rungkat e-sportnya coy. Kalian ngerti maksud gue kan? Emang kalian mau lebih karyawan terus digaji 40 juta tapi gak ada hasilnya gitu. Susah. Gue udah bilang guys, pistoran tadi. Gak ada waktu. No time. Gue udah bilang, pistoran harus menang. Bypass kedua harus menang. Bonus round kalah menang atau kalah pun gak masalah. Yang penting rungkatin ekonomi Sentinel. Bypass keempat harus menang. Bypass kelima kayak bypass keempat menang. Yang kedua menang nih. Terus mereka Iko, lo harus menang lagi juga gitu. Baru bisa skornya agak seimbang dari 11-8 gitu. 11-8, 9-8. Susah. Akhirnya gue bisa lihat John Cutie senyum anjing dari 3 game tadi. Bisa. 1v1 sama Flick. Tapi tense anjing. It's fucking tense anjing.
Mind Freak on the other side. And the time ticking. He's taking a look towards CT. Just as Mind Freak starts clearing the site, does he read it correctly? He's going to hear this. Did he spot? Did he see him? 2 already in the round. A 3rd would be needed. He's creeping closer. Mind Freak's not stopping. He's got to check. And he does! Sentinels
GG.
are going to the grand.
Congrats for Sentinels. They well deserve. Mereka emang ya dari performance-nya mereka emang well deserve menang. Ya, I mean nice try to PRX ya. Semoga mereka bisa berkembang lagi, getting better on the next VCT, you know. Nice try. Besok paling seru guys ya. Besok paling seru. Besok kita nonton duo monster bermain di panggung guys. Ih, branding gue anjing, ini seru anjing. Genji vs Sentinel man. Anjing, siapa yang gak seru anjing nonton Genji vs Sentinel? Ini seru banget anjing. Guys, jangan lupa besok jam 11. Gue ingatin lagi, jam 11 malam ya. Gue bakal mulai streaming 10.30, udah siap-siap. Ini siapin popcorn, ini siapin makanan apapun. Ini bakal sampai jam 5 pagi nih. Ini bakal sampai jam 4 pagi. Kemungkinan besar sampai 6 pagi. Karena ini BO5 dari jam 11. Anggapan 1 game itu 1 jam. Dari jam 11. Jam 5 lah kelar. Menang telak sih gak mungkin ya. Sentinel gue yakin udah bakal jauh lebih prepare lagi lawan Genji. Mereka kelar match bakal gak cuma main-main. Mereka udah pasti nge-scream, cari strat dan segalanya, cari cara untuk menang. Anjing. Guys, kalian tau gak? Semua orang pada betting di Sentinel. Kalau PRX tadi menang, kalian taruh 5 juta. 5 juta kali 15. 5 juta dikali 14.9 anjing, dapat 71 juta anjing. Kalau PRX menang anjing di gg.bet anjing itu lu taruh 10 juta lu dapat 140 juta anjing. Oh goblok anjing, ini bettingnya gak ada otak anjing. Ya udahlah guys ya, mau gimana guys. Malam ini kita nggak bisa nonton sampai sahur. Malam ini kita tidur dengan tidak nyenyak, banyak pikiran, sakit hati, lihat tim yang kita dukung kalah. Tapi ya udahlah guys ya. Walaupun APSC perwakilan Indonesia udah nggak ada, at least kita bisa dukung efisiensi dari tim Korea guys ya, atas efisiensi gitu. Ya udahlah, mau gimana guys, iris gitu. Waktu kita tidur dan tunggu sampai sahur guys ya. Gue mungkin bakal lempar kalian ke Frosty Misty guys ya. Titip salam buat Profesor. So ya, gue pamit dulu guys. Gue pengen istirahat dan gue pengen ngurusin edit konten dulu. Thank you yang udah nonton dari awal sampai akhir. Thank you juga yang udah like. Apapun kalian lakuin di sini, I just wanna say God bless you all. Semoga rezeki kalian makin dilimpahkan. Jaga kesehatan kalian masing-masing. So I wish you guys on the next stream dalam keadaan sehat guys. So ya, titip salam buat Profesor lagi. Ciao guys. Dadah.